There we go.
So, he holds up the little nexus with it's glowing white and it has that black button in the middle like a little Pokeball. He says, so, to recap, this button here, you press it and it'll give you access to the in-between doorway. And once you go through the doorway, you'll see 3 doors to different locations in your timeline. So, the first door is your door. It's time where you are from. The second door is 1,000 years after that, a year before the Great Cataclysm. And the third door, which you guys just came from, is the time 1,000 years after. Yes.
Are we all from the same timeline?
What?
Are we all from the same timeline?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. Clarifying.
Yeah. You're all pulled from the same time.
Yeah.
So, you press the button, you go through the first door, which is green, the second door is blue, and the third door is purple.
Ooh.
And that's how you remember the timeline.
Do we know which door goes to which timeline?
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Green one goes to yours, blue one goes to Cataclysm, and the purple one goes to 1,000 years after.
Got it.
Yes.
So in combat, what kind of action does this take to activate?
It actually, it doesn't, for the purposes of storytelling, it doesn't actually activate during battle.
There goes my
I know.
That would be helpful.
That would be really fun.
It doesn't activate.
What would you do,
It's
time
also
jump?
kind of, so it's less go whenever you want and more go whenever it's available. So it'll turn off when you're not able to go across timelines. Because what kind of a story would it be
Sounds
if
like
you
a plot
just
device.
skip anywhere and avoid any fight?
Guilty as
That's
charged.
true.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
I
One
can't do that
warning
when
though I
I'm
have
sorry.
about the timeline is that you won't be able to go to a specific point in the timeline. It always continues right where you left it off. So if
Oh, that's
you leave,
insane.
and if you come back, you'll go back the moment you left, not the time you originally came. Understand?
Okay.
More or less.
So the time here is finite.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You only have a limited amount of time.
alright, I'm not
I mean,
good
you
at
could just live there, but time continues to be linear wherever you go. It can't reset, and you can't be in the same place you already are, or else there'd be a huge
Got it.
paradox.
Yeah, that's a good thing to like avoid.
Giant cannibal space squids. It's not pretty.
Indeed. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we want to go back in time, right?
Yes.
One of us
You
could
can
go
go
back
back.
in time and then just come back to this exact moment. We wouldn't waste any.
Just have one.
I'd like to volunteer for that.
Is that a good idea?
We will be happy
I would
to let
prefer
you
if you
volunteer
stay
for
together,
that.
but I won't stop you from doing anything. It's just there's more to the current timeline than you think, and you may not be ready to face what's there yet.
Well, thing is, we. Wait. Oh no, I know. We're probably gonna. You're probably gonna turn
I
back into
recommend you
Blondo.
stay where you are for
I'm probably gonna
now,
turn back into the black dude,
but
and you're gonna turn back into the dragonborn if we go back in time.
you're
I
available
wouldn't
to
have
go
a
back.
problem with
Or,
that.
or like a Middle Eastern dude. I was a non-Asian dude.
Your time is safe. Your time is safe. There's
Okay.
still
I
things
need the
happening.
locate object spell.
You get it on long rest?
No.
I wouldn't recommend going to a year before the Cataclysm quite yet.
Yeah,
If I go to a year
that's
before the
safe bet.
Cataclysm and cast locate object
There
in
is
my
a lot
starting
there.
zone, I
There's
can
a lot
find
happening that you
In
don't
my
know
time.
about yet, but I just think you're
We already have it. Why
alright
do we
in
know
space.
to figure out where they were being stored before.
it? Oh, were they all together?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I was gonna say, I feel like they wouldn't be.
It's refreshing.
Alright, since we're not allowed to leave this place yet, where should we go, Mr. Sunglasses?
I feel like we have the right to decide our own
recommend
destinies. I think we can figure out what we want to do.
You can find clues and people to connect you to where the locations of the arcane objects are in your time. And a year before the calamity, the cataclysm, that is where you'll find a couple of the arcane objects. But the ones you're looking for right now are in this time in the future.
All right,
Yeah,
to
okay.
the mystery van.
Do we have at least a starting point? Sunglasses.
What is this?
Yes,
Scooby-Doo?
here. And he
Is it
snaps his
rolling
fingers, and then it
No,
flashes
no.
It
white.
talks.
Everything flashes white, and then you're blinded for a second. And when the light fades, you see you're at the foot of a mountain.
Oh boy.
That's
And if
What's the surrounding climate like?
if you look down at your nexus, you see that it is pulsating purple once, and then it goes back to white.
Okay, that's future timeline, right? 1,000 years after the calamity.
All right, let's go to this
I'm looking at my
next
stats.
Wait, what time are we? We're not taking the time?
We're
I'm
now
a
in
little
the new
confused.
Yeah, so it was purple. What color does purple stand? Or what timeline is purple?
Future timeline.
Future. Okay, so we're in the future.
Let me
That's
say one
good.
stuff.
Oh, crap, already.
All right. To this
Oh,
mountain
also,
where it's pulsating.
You hear a mysterious echoing voice of the storyteller from the beyond. It said, also, if you ever want to check what time you're in, just press the button once and then let go. And you open the door by pressing and holding.
Okay.
Good luck, guys! Woo!
My
So,
experience.
you're at the base of the mountain. The wind blows through the trees, and the top of the mountain is covered in, it seems like, dense, swirling smoke.
Ooh, swirly.
Is the mountain volcanic?
Maylin, was this your doing?
I don't think so.
Yeah?
I'm going to send Bronwyn up.
Okay.
Spam actions to look through them and see if I can scout anything out.
Alright. So, you're at the foot of the mountain, and the swirling smoke is maybe 2,000 or so feet above you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a mountain. You're at the
Yeah,
foot of the mountain. You're
I know.
right here.
So does Bronwyn see anything when he flies
It's
up?
like a cloudy day.
It's very near the top. You see the swirling black. It's
Volcano.
very large.
Is there anything
It's
like on the
very
mountain? Any people?
That's concerning.
What?
Are there any like people on the mountain? Or
Yeah.
creatures of any type?
I start walking up.
Okay.
Does
you can roll
face palms
perception for
and
that.
follows Maylin?
You can roll perception for that to see if there are people or anything.
I mean, I'm asking for Bronwyn, so.
Yeah. Can I see the
I mean, I
details?
think I have a plus something in perception. I have plus 7 in perception.
I have advantage. Oh, that doesn't help much. 13.
13? So, you hear the trees rustling, and you see a little bit ways off is the mountain range that it looks very familiar except from the back. And it seems that you are past the mountain range that has the hidden village within. So you're past the mountain range and onto a mountain.
That
So
makes
there's no
travel.
people immediately around you, but you can see traces of them.
Okay.
Yes, Claire.
How do we introduce Samuel's character to the group?
Oh, you'll find out.
Woo!
Yes,
Are you all ready?
they're going to meet you in maybe half an hour. It depends on how fast they get through this.
All right, I'm already up the mountain a little bit.
I mean, the druid sees
Yeah,
the smoke and
I'll
immediately
follow.
looks concerned.
Yeah, just face palms and then follows Maylin.
All right. So this is the gravel scree underneath your feet clatters and rolls around as you take steps, and you have to be very careful on this difficult terrain lest you fall. So, you
Dexterity
climb
check?
up. Huh?
I'm not gonna be.
Never mind.
No.
Ignore me.
No, I will tell you if you need to make a save. But I'm just saying it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
So if you encounter anybody, you need to make a dexterity check. But other than that, just be really careful. So you climb up a little bit of the ways and stop, and you see behind you is the windswept forest with the sun shining through. Calm and peaceful, partly cloudy day, and you see the hidden valley in front of you, but the village is shielded from your view. And when you look up, you still see the smoke on the top of the mountain, and you see some snow at the top too.
Are we like engulfed in the
And the Furbo talk to the plants to see if anything's on fire.
There are no plants around you.
Oh, dang
Really?
If you have reached past the timber line,
Past the tree line.
yeah, it's just snow and rocks.
My hands like breathe.
It's probably
I would assume it'd be up high that air at that point.
Not quite.
Oh,
It's
it's
up near the very
I hope
top.
not. We're already level 4.
So,
There are lights
what's your
here.
perception, Braden?
That's true, but
My passive
it
perception?
sounds like a fire dragon.
Passive perception?
It's currently 18.
18? Okay,
The
you notice
purple
the light
is
coming from your bag.
Yeah, so I'm using my owl.
Oh,
Owl
right.
has +3 advantage.
I thought you meant Raven.
Huh.
Raven.
I'm using owl stats.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's the pro?
it is.
Braden, you
Yes,
notice the light pulsating from your bag.
I'm going to pull
Oh,
that
great.
out and look.
You pull it out, and it's a crystal ball, and it's got an arrow that points to the top of the mountain and fades away.
Well, I mean, okay. Let's go to the top of the mountain.
Yay, we already are doing that.
I thought the paladin goes first.
Yeah, at this point,
Maitland's the one in the
How do I
front, by
calculate
the
passive
way.
perception?
It's your wisdom modifier plus 10, I think?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, or if your perception trains your
Higher than
perception.
15 then.
Hi.
19? Holy crap.
I'm not quite sure.
how did you get a 19?
How do you have, you have +5 wisdom and a +4 proficiency bonus, which we don't have.
Yeah, you don't get that until level 10.
Oh,
did for a
right.
little bit.
Oh, it's your proficiency bonus plus 10, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
your,
proficiency. So it's your perception plus 10.
My perception plus 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I am probably mixed up. So, the mountain. You see the crystal ball in your hand,
Okay.
Well, I sit down sometimes.
and you see an arrow point backwards from the top of the mountain, and you feel sarcasm coming from the feelings of the ball.
Do you feel sarcasm? Yes. We feel sarcasm coming from the ball, and it's pointing back.
Yeah,
Apparently
it's
this thing's
pointing
sentient.
backwards.
Okay,
I'm going to go forward, just spite it.
And it feels sarcastic.
I'm going to follow the plan.
Alright, are we like
Sure,
inside
you
smoke
see
at
the
this
front,
point?
Eve. Is that your
No.
best
Give you a
idea?
physical
I'm
look.
not in the front.
So, you see near the top of the mountain. Yes?
Are we inside the smoke at this point?
No, you're at the bottom. Okay, so here's the mountain, and here's the top,
We
and
just
you're
went
right
up and
here.
back down.
Oh, wait, we ran back down? I didn't run back down.
Where's the
No,
arrow pointing back?
the crystal ball, it was pointing towards the top, and then sarcastically pointed back.
Yeah, I'm not going back. I'm going back to I'm going to the top. I don't care what the ball says. I'm going to the top of the mountain.
Anything better than
Okay.
intelligent
Do
effect.
I have insight to see if that ball is like tricking us?
The reason
Sure.
that's magic.
Go. I'm rolling now. I got a 21.
21. You feel that the ball is honestly trying to help.
Okay.
Brayden, did you finish your pomegranate?
You know he's texting his team.
I followed Brayden's character on the way down. I
Huh?
don't care what anybody else is doing. We're really the third guys.
I missed all of that.
Yeah.
I think she insight checked.
Follow Brayden in the ball.
Oh no, the ball was pointing towards the top of the mountain, sincerely and sarcastically towards the bottom.
Alright.
Okay.
It's a magic dog ball. I'm gonna take it seriously no matter what. Let's do it. Okay, we'll follow it to the
I'm
top.
so
Okay,
confused.
so do we all go to the top? Are we good?
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Are
let's
you
go up.
trying to help?
It brings you up sincerely
I
and
told you
down
to verify.
sarcastically.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
It's basically
So
saying
he
you
doesn't
can
follow
come
the
down
ball.
if you want.
Okay.
So,
That's weird.
so, You trek upwards and upwards through the mountains, and you feel the temperature dropping steadily as you go higher and higher.
Okay.
The wind picks up, blows flurries of snow around. And you enter the cloud of thick smoke.
Or
Yeah,
we keep walking.
I tear a piece of my gi off and I tie it on my mouth as a
Can I
makeshift
identify what type of
gas mask.
smoke this is?
I'm just gonna pull my stuff
Yeah.
out.
I do agree.
How do I do that?
Huh? What?
Investigation to identify types of smoke it is.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, I need... My
Insight.
investigation score is not good. Anybody want to help me?
I got a
or do
15.
that?
Can I make a nature check?
Hey, perception not bad.
I got a 15.
You can do a nature
I got an
check, but
18.
it's not. No, I don't think it's nature.
It's smoke, isn't it? That's natural.
Okay. Just do a straight wisdom check.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
13, okay.
Wisdom check? Then I got a
15.
21.
Yeah. 21.
I'm
Okay.
about to roll.
Where's your wisdom?
That's 3. I got an 18 roll.
All right.
Oh,
My version's
Take
a
a
20.
very deep breath
you have
in.
16 wisdom?
You take a very deep breath
Wait,
in,
what?
and you let the smoke.
Straight wisdom roll.
You let the smoke fill your senses, and you don't detect any burning smell.
Okay, that's interesting.
It smells very fresh, like the top of a mountain, and very clean and cold.
Magic Arcana check, anybody?
My Arcana's not that good, so
I
that's
can do it.
not good.
Let me check
Can someone give
Mary.
me advantage?
I'll give you advantage. I got +4 on Arcana. Hold on.
20.
Oh,
I got
27.
You win. Never mind.
Really? In that 20? Whoa.
See, I
Okay,
told you that.
so- It is a magical
Hold the other guy.
smoke. You're correct about that. And you see reflected in the crystal ball is that smoke, and reflected in the top of the mountain. So you see a miniature of the mountain inside the crystal ball, and then you see it sort of like swoop in closer to the mountain and go all the way to the top. And on the very peak of the top is a statue of a single eye supported on a triangle.
It's the Eye of Sauron! Oh,
It's Bill Cipher. Let's be real.
I'm just gonna
He's
keep
a tough
walking.
guy.
Okay. Oh, it's also surrounded by torches lit by purple fire. And it seems like the torches are where the smoke is.
I recommend
emanating
somebody
from.
roll religion.
Interesting.
I can do that. I can do religion.
Yes, you
Let me
should
see your other dice.
I cannot do a religion
I
check.
don't really mind.
Dirty 20 for religion.
It's not any religion that you recognize. But you do recognize the symbol for the school of divination.
Oh boy.
Ah,
Let's go.
Apollo?
Interesting.
Do we reach the top?
Yes, you trek through the smoke and the snow. And the smoke dissipates a little bit as you get to the top and seems to coalesce around the
I
torches
have
more.
some, thank you.
So you can see in between the torches, and you can see the statue as you reach the top. And the statue.
Dwarf walks up to a torch to investigate.
Okay.
Let's wait until she's done
The
talking.
eye statue seems to gaze at each of you without moving.
Malin, this would be the perfect time for you
So
to
what
go.
is the investigate the torches? Can you roll for that?
I need 10 minutes. I'm going to cast Identify.
This investigate the torches, is that just an investigation check?
And then jumps on
No,
it.
it's just a quick check.
Oh, please no.
Or what? Like,
Excuse me.
I need to actually pull up what they are. Just perception.
And then jumps on Dad.
Yeah.
so what?
Well, there's
What
nothing
check
to
is that?
really investigate. Perception.
Try pulling one out of the ground.
Okay.
Shiloh,
Okay.
Malin says she jumps on the
This has to
eyeball.
be a +3.
What?
I jumped on the eyeball.
I got a 9. That wasn't good.
All right. You jump on the eye statue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Cute
You
as
activate
face
the
palming.
torch, and when you look closely
What was
inside
it?
of the purple flame in the torch, you see an infinite blackness.
Okay.
So, the moment your foot touches the top of the statue from your long jump,
Who's jumping?
there's... Huh? Malin jumped on the statue.
Who is jumping?
You roll
Malin's jumping.
Say you jump. So, okay, the moment your foot touches the base of the statue, pupil on the stone statue whips around to look at you, and then you're gone in a flash.
I blinked out of his
What
existence.
happened with the other rock?
You mind if I move this back? That's not mine.
That's fine. There, yeah, you can move that on the
Okay, so I'm going to cast Detect Magic and Identify as Rituals.
Okay.
And when Badge of Existence, Live Shine is... I'm
As
okay
he
with
does
this.
so, he looks and he's like, uncomfortable yet?
Is that a roll, or is it just a
Oh, it's
just you do it?
It's a spell.
Hello, Lily.
You cast it, and then you are thrown physically backwards from the force of the magic coming off of the statue. It's very similar to the feeling you got when you casted Detect Magic on your crystal ball.
It isn't gonna be jumped yet, but
It's a big one.
I decided we started it right once we got home.
Yeah.
Okay. Live Shine, how big are these torches real quick?
By the time.
Sorry, Michelle, is there any way for you to like turn down your microphone or something? When you talk, it drowns out everybody else, and I can't hear them.
Actually,
I want that power.
I'm not entirely sure how to do that.
Okay.
Are we on Discord?
Yeah. Just
You might need, just kick me out for a second, and I will adjust the settings.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Just exit yourself. I think you can do that, right?
I'm currently actually exited out of it. I'm gonna edit the stuff now.
Okay. Just
So just look where you guys talk.
Okay. Noah, what did you say?
Sorry, I wanted to ask, how big are these torches that are in the ground?
They stand about head height.
Hand
The
height?
torches.
Head height for who?
Sitting on it.
Can I try and like just
Your head height.
pop one out of the
My
ground?
head height.
Hey, does that help?
His head
What?
height. His head height.
Does that help?
Des is 6
Oh.
foot.
He
I
jumped in.
changed her height to fit better.
That's like
Huh?
5'10", so...
Yeah, that's way better. Thanks, Michelle.
Okay,
Like,
so
I
I'm
can
just gonna...
turning it up or down.
Oh, turn
Or
it
is
way
it
down.
comfortable? Turn it down? Is that good? Or do I need to keep going?
It
I
can
have
keep going.
noticed a difference.
Better?
Yeah, just make sure to speak softer.
I can turn it all the way down.
Okay. And
Oh, that didn't work.
Gosh, I love technology.
I had to, like, get it close to me.
it just doesn't make a difference. Just
The
speak
later it
soft,
gets,
okay?
the louder she becomes. I know. It's funny.
Alright. What did you say, Noah?
I would like to grasp one of these torches and just kind of pluck it out of the ground.
You pluck it out of the
There
ground.
we go.
You take your sword.
Not with
And
my
you
sword, I'm
clunk
grabbing
it.
it.
He's just gonna pull.
Stop,
I'm
sorry.
pulling it out, yeah.
You pull on it as hard as you possibly can, and it doesn't budge an inch.
Alright, I'll take out one of my own torches and light it with purple flame.
You take your torch and you light it against the purple flame, and the purple flame spreads onto your torch. Now you're holding a torch lit by purple flame.
Alright, and then I'm gonna just kind of... No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna try and like wave the fire in front of the statue. Anything happen?
Okay. You wave the fire in front of the statue, and the pupil seems to twitch in the direction of the fire, but other than that, there's nothing.
Okay.
I will actually. I'm gonna poke it with the...
Poke
with
with
the
the
torch.
fire.
You poke it with
Your
the torch.
voice distance.
The moment your torch touches the eye statue, you're gone in a flash of light.
Okay, where am I?
Alright. Can you get the food?
Hold up just a second. Brayden and Jackie and Sam.
What?
Oh wait, Sam, sorry, you're not there yet. I'm sorry.
That gets
Des is going to touch the statue too.
Okay, you're gone too. And now you're left with the dwarf and the purple.
Back in that way.
Who's with me?
It smells very clean and almost of tea leaves and like silk.
Tea leaves.
So I casted
No, Chad, it's your home.
You cast what?
I casted detect magic. Can I tell where the portals went?
On the what?
Where the portals went? Where they got jumped to?
Where the portals went?
Yeah.
You can't detect anything. I mean, you did detect the massive sense of both your crystal ball and the statues, and you see that they are both attuned to the same school of magic.
Hey, storyteller. Hello?
Yeah, the nexus in your pocket flashes a little bit, and you hear from the voice, just a little walkie-talkie voice, like, yeah.
So we found your eyeball. One of them.
My what?
The eyeball of divination.
I don't have any eyeballs.
This explains a
That
lot.
thing's attuned to divination.
Yes. It zapped our people away. Do we just follow?
What?
It started zapping people away. Should we just follow?
If you want to, I sense they're fine.
I'm just gonna boop the eye.
Zap.
Okay.
Des, what do you do?
This is
And
already
then the
already
purple
there.
and the dwarf are standing alone and solitary on the top of the mountain.
What do you do?
I feel like
I'm very concerned for his friends.
The dwarf
I
was
feel
going
like
to swing the sledgehammer at it.
the dwarf is gonna be like,
Pretty much.
So, I'm going to skip away from that right now. And from the other side, you guys see a bright flash of light, and everything is cast in a sort of shadowy, purplish tinge filter over everything. Everything is kind of like
We're in a purple haze.
a bit transparent and wobbly, but it seems like you're in the same place.
Maylin, do you think you could provide some light?
You also see
Yes.
you also see the furbolg and the dwarf standing there, but they're also cast in the shadowy purple haze. Where you can see each other clearly.
I'm back.
Des is going to walk up
The
to
people
the.
also being like emotionally distraught.
You see the furbolg emotionally distraught.
Des is going to try and attempt to comfort the furball.
Just like tea leaves.
So her hand probably like passes through him.
It's like some kind of
Alright,
silk or
so
something.
you reach your hand out towards the furbolg, and your hand does pass through him, but you see a flash of a little child furbolg out walking in the forest, and then it's gone.
Cute.
Tiny furball. Oh,
It's a
that is
fuzzball.
cute.
Fuzzball.
It appears it just for an instant, and then it's gone. And then the furbolg on the other side, you sense you just recalled a memory from your childhood, and then you shake away the thought, and then go back to being
Boy, that's not good for him.
distraught.
Oh, the furball is baby.
Okay.
I bop some people on the head.
Okay.
Four.
Whoever you bop on the head besides the dwarf and the furbolg resounds with a thump.
Maylin, that was not very nice.
I'll say.
Ah, you reached into
Alright.
someone.
I am just going to try. I close my eyes and I just listen to hear
Just
anything. Yes, I want to try and get an idea if we're alone here or not.
Alright, can you have perception?
I certainly can.
I can aid.
Then by all means.
Yes, aid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have advantage.
I will take 16. That's an 18.
Okay. You close your eyes and oh, that's okay. You close your eyes, and the moment your eyes close, the world flashes in bright colors, like vividly all around. And you hear so much, and you see so much behind your eyes that it's so overwhelming. You just have to open your eyes back up.
What did you see?
Ow.
I saw. Gosh, I don't know. It felt like looking into the sun.
Can you read minds?
How's it going?
That's thank you.
What are you doing?
I wanted to see if your pupils dilated.
Did they?
What?
My pupils, did they dilate?
Oh, you look deeply into his eyes, and they're glowing.
They're
glow
glowing?
for a second, and then they fade.
Oh,
Divination.
gosh. I'm going to cast Detect Magic again.
On his eyeballs?
Sure.
On everything.
Like what's wrong with
Okay.
magic?
You cast Detect Magic, and you're blown off your feet and off the side of the mountain.
Wait, we're still on.
Wait, what? Oh, right, we're in the Purple Haze Mountain. This is
You
like
touch
another
the
dimension.
ground at the bottom of the mountain and reappear right next to everybody, dazed and prone and passed out.
Passed out?
Yeah.
Des pokes him in the face.
Okay. Does he look like he's like internally bleeding like that?
Not. He looks fine.
Okay.
But you open up his eye and it's completely like shining bright light, and then it's gone. And then
It's
you
gone?
rouse yourself
His
from-
eyes gone?
Yeah, my eyes gone. I'm sorry.
Your eye's gone. No, the light's gone. And then the moment the light fades away completely from his eyes, you kind of like focus on him, on Noah, and you're like,
Wait, what about me? What?
you wake up.
Me?
I wake up? Sorry.
He
No,
falls
he
asleep?
wakes up.
I wake
You're
up.
Yeah.
Actually, it was Maylin who did the eye thing.
I didn't poke him.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
sorry, it
Maylin.
was Maylin.
Yep, I'm sort of over
I
here.
was gonna stop you, but.
So you see Maylin standing above you with her hand like opening your eye up.
You didn't die.
Yippee.
What did you see?
Nothing.
Perfect.
I did not die. Congrats.
I'd say stop using that spell.
Wait, so he got flung like down the mountain, right? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna like
But the moment you touch the ground at the bottom of the mountain, he reappeared right in front of everybody.
kind of for funsies. I take a dart. I'm just gonna chuck it as far as I can down the mountain.
Can you roll dexterity?
I'm going to move out of the way.
It's a 7. Wait, no, that's an 8 now. It's an 8 now because I have an ability score
You
increase.
chuck the dart, and it's terrible throw, and it just goes, and it tonks on the bottom of the mountain, and it's gone, and it reappears
Can't
right
be bad
above
for
your head,
making
and
the
just
bottom
like,
of the mountain.
It don't go on the head.
Dog
well,
head.
it kind of tumbles down the side, I mean, sorry,
Okay,
not the bottom, it goes down the side a bit. And then, once it comes to a rest, it reappears right above your head and bounces off.
Book.
Catch it.
Do you?
Have you thought about poisoning this?
What?
Have you thought about poisoning this?
And the purple
I haven't
dwarf
come
are
across
still
any
outside the
poison list.
statue.
Probably not though, honestly.
Wait a second.
Can you roll perception, Michelle?
Where did my phone?
Can you hear me, by the way?
Colors.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you fine.
Is it too loud? I have to turn up the volume because my
No, it's actually way better. It's way better.
Read your stuff before it spills.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Overbog is a better perception for the.
Okay.
I don't. Can
So you see kind of hazy silhouette surrounding you and moving slightly.
Thank you.
Is your
I can smirk.
Yes. One of them has flaming hair. One of them has on a very nice robe, from what you can see, and so forth. You recognize the silhouette of your friend. What?
What are they fighting? I missed
They're not fighting
the
anything.
actor with the yellow shit. And
Oh, close to your
Oh, that was his eyes.
pretty
He casted Detect Magic again and got knocked out. So they're not fighting anything.
Furbog will. And the dwarf will immediately run up to the.
Alright, the dwarf disappears from the Furbolg's sight in a flash of light. And then suddenly, there's a burst of smoke on your guys' side, and then the dwarf is there.
Took you long enough to join us.
Furbog will momentarily.
I'm going to hug the dwarf.
Okay,
No, the dwarf is going to hit you.
you hug the dwarf.
Decided to see?
Can I take out my crystal ball thing? What is it?
Nexus.
Your nexus?
My Nexus, yes, thank you. Is it glowing?
Yes. It is glowing a slightly different shade of purple.
Slightly different.
Keep in mind the mist all around us.
Yeah, I know, but I was wondering if it had anything to do with the time. Like maybe
Man,
time warp.
can you roll perception, please?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Plus wisdom modifier.
It might be my wisdom teeth burrowing into my cheek.
Sucks to be you.
17.
17?
I think Shiloh
Okay.
just banished to that.
You notice
That or she like turned a ring race.
You notice that your friends have a slight delay to them. Like they move and you see the after image of them moving and you see like a future image of them moving at the same time, very closely together.
Des begins to wave her hand around
So I said,
like,
do we see this in ourselves?
Yes. She just notices first, so you can tell them.
guys,
It's
relax.
very subtle effect.
I don't lag, I'm just really.
You're wiggly.
Furbog playfully tries to touch the statue.
So the Furbolg creeps up sheepishly, not sheepishly, timidly, up to the edge of the eyeball statue, and then tremblingly reaches out his hand, and you touch the eyeball statue, and you're gone in a flash, and then the Furbolg image that you guys see in a puff of smoke solidifies into a clear image.
Cool.
I will touch the
I'm gonna
statue.
pat him on the back.
Yeah, so you're
You're
already.
fabulous.
So yeah,
So fabulous. Fabulous.
This might not be a good thing.
I pat the furball on the back.
aw.
Can you reach that high?
Yes.
You probably just hit his
I
rear.
hear what he said exactly. What did
I'm.
He said,
Only 2 feet
he
shorter
pats
than
the
him.
Furbolg on the back.
I go to about here.
You just reach straight up and you're like,
I just think so for now.
will you go away if I give you a big patty? Oh, shoot, that's right.
I want to know what happened when Lao Shan touched the statue again.
You're always welcome. What?
I want to know what happened when Lao Shan touched the statue again.
Okay.
I get the
You go up to the statue
Close enough.
and
No, it is. That's the name.
I can't hear what you're saying, but it's really interesting.
This is not my apartment.
Okay. I was asking whoever my mic. I kind of looked around. I didn't look all over. Yeah.
I'm not a woman.
Sorry, I was distracted by my
That
speaker.
makes a lot more sense for you.
Are you?
Okay, so what part of the statue do you touch?
I will just, if I can't reach the eyepiece, can I?
It's all eyepiece.
You touch the eye.
I thought it was a triangle, or not, I thought it was a triangle. But yeah, I do touch the eye.
You poke the eye, and
Oh,
eye like blinks. It like winces and then looks at you.
Sorry?
It hops down from the pedestal, and you see it's a cute little eye.
I like back up.
It's got on a triangular cloak, and it looks back up at you.
Hello. Des like awkwardly taps it on the head. Don't pat the eyeball. It hurts. The
It's
head.
not completely exposed.
You pat.
It's
the
more
cloak.
like a caricature of an eye.
So yeah, Des like awkwardly taps it on what she assumes to be its head.
Wait, how big is it?
Yeah. The eye part is this big, and the statue itself is like 2 or 3 feet tall.
Can I pick
It
it up?
hops down from a taller pedestal. It's about the size of a gnome
Can I pick it up?
or a small child.
I pick it
You can
up.
try-
It's like a
Anybody cyclops
yoga ball.
I pick up this thing and start
You pick
carrying
it
it.
up, and it is lighter than you'd expect. It's even lighter than a kid. It weighs maybe 20 or 15 pounds.
This
It
is
looks
mine
at you
now.
and blinks.
out of character.
What
So
what
go
color
like a
is
peek in
said
the mouth.
eyeballs?
It was stone colored, but you see that the pupil and the iris are both a purple, and the iris is clouded and sort of shimmering. And it looks at you and knowingly and focused.
Hello, little eyeball. She's like holding it like.
I'm going to pull out my divination stone and see if it's pointing to the eyeball.
Stone, or crystal ball,
Yeah.
and eyeball looks at it, and it kind of like, it sort of jumps up happily, and it swoops past the crystal ball, and sort of a tiny little hand comes out of the cloak and like takes it, and then lifts it up in the air, and the crystal ball sort of just kind of floats for a second, and then flashes brightly twice,
It is
And then-
real sighted.
puts it back in your hand.
What just happened?
So
Does anybody have a top
eyeball
hat?
blinks twice again. Huh?
I have no hats of any kind. I'm sorry.
Rats.
So, Eve is going to take out his notebook and his quill and dab dab. If you have hands, can you write?
It blinks and nods.
Mind telling us what's going on? Or what you want?
Its hand reaches out and it reaches past the pencil and the paper, and then just holds up its hand, and words light up at the top of its hand. And it says, "Welcome to the realm of divination. I'm glad to see you've made it safe." And the words.
Thank you.
For a realm about vision magic, it's kind of foggy.
Indeed.
You already have your
We're looking-
relic. This is where it used to be.
That's kind of
So
a
the eyeball,
backtrack, then, isn't it?
the eye pops out of your
Divination
hand,
is able to see into
obviously.
the future.
And it seems to hop out, and it doesn't quite reach the ground, and it sort of floats where it is. And it blinks at you and says, "Please follow me," in its little hand script.
Oh, okay.
It speaks in hands.
It's wingdings.
Eve is going to follow it, like furiously scratching notes the whole way. It's a legitimate worry that you might like stab through papers at this point.
Yeah. As we're walking, though, I'd like to ask, like, so is there anything in this realm that could potentially hurt us?
Did
No.
you say you're gonna smash it with a hammer?
The dwarf has the urge to smash it with a hammer,
Okay.
but doesn't.
Oh, it's not made out of stone anymore, by the way.
We got that.
Yeah.
Help!
Okay. It floats upwards. It floats upwards, and it begins to ascend into the cloud of smoke, and then it stops and kind of looks at all five of you, and you see the words lit underneath it, saying, "Well, what are you waiting for? Come on."
I'm already following it.
It's floating.
It's gone straight up.
Oh, it's gone straight up?
Yes, it's floating.
Yeah.
Good boy.
We cannot.
I am going to cast Levitate.
Alright.
Actually, wait, I don't think I have
Levitate.
that.
That'd be really cool.
It's a second level spell, but I didn't memorize it.
Oh! I use my burning hands to catapult myself up.
I don't know if that's what catapult
Okay.
is, but I guess
Burning hands is just fire.
Fine. Eldritch Blast!
Oh, it's not a
I catapult myself up.
Spells that you
Does
try to
Eldritch Blast
cast.
can catapult you up
You
when it
see-
knocks you backwards every time you fired?
You see crackles of loose energy where you try to cast them, but nothing happens.
What is this?
Wow.
What's this?
Smells like tea and this.
I'm just going to think about myself flying up.
The dwarf jumps up and down energetically and only makes it a jump once before she begins to ascend.
What? 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 You can fly and I can't? How dare you?
I'm just going to jump.
I start jumping.
The dwarf jumps once and begins to ascend as well.
Okay.
Alright, in that case, I
And
will
then
follow
the
suit.
eyeball nods approvingly and energetically.
I jump like a superhero and go up.
Okay, you ascend.
Woo!
This is just gonna like try and step up like it's a stair, just like you know.
Okay. Yeah, you step up and you don't feel a staircase underneath you, but everybody else sees you go up as if you're going up the stairs.
Oh, I'm going to walk up like I'm going up the spiral staircase and just keep taking notes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you do.
Okay.
Like, I do
Let's
this
see what
Mary
happens after
Poppins
this.
pose.
I'm going to, I'm gonna like step back about 10 feet, then like sprint, like full out sprint, run for like 10 feet, and then just like jump, and like go jump for distance, but not for height.
You can jump 40 feet.
I look at that, I'm gonna jump 40 feet.
Hi, Dad. Sorry, my family is distracting me.
Don't let them take you to Costco.
It's too late.
Costco's communism. Oh!
Costco is capitalism.
Actually,
What
no,
did you say, Noah?
I'm gonna check it. What I will do instead, I am going to try and just, I'll do a backflip.
Show off.
You go back. You do a
backflip.
backflip,
Yeah.
and you float in midair.
I keep flipping.
I'm going to
You
like
start flipping,
sure
and you
can.
keep going higher each
Just like
time.
clap down. You good?
Then you start spinning too.
Where are you going? I'm on the staircase.
You all are
No, you
gathered
lift up
around
with
the
the
eye. And the eye says, the little hands reach out and it says, "Congratulations, you all got it pretty fast." And he says, "By the way, my name is Sight." And he goes up through the smoke until you lose
Spelled how?
sight. S-I-G-H-T. Yeah, like C.
Alright, didn't miss you. I'm now Sean.
What?
You know who I am.
Oh, I was introducing myself to the eyeball. I realized
Oh, it kind of looks at you and it's like, I know.
Good.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who we are. You don't know who they are.
We are prophesied.
So, it guides you through the swirling smoke, and you go faster and faster, upwards and upwards, and the smoke thickens and thickens and thickens, and it gets to the point where you can't see anything at all of a sudden you break out into the top of the mountains, and everything is laid out below you, but you see that you are sort of suspended in the air, far above anything else. And
Hope
a
noses
new
hear
line of
us.
smoke.
Not anymore.
So you've broken out into the night sky, and there's the little platform of smoke, and it's right above you, and then Sight kind of like floats upwards toward it, and then stands on it.
Okay, I'm gonna stand on it.
Yeah. So you stand on it, and you see, it's a bit of an archway, and beyond that archway is a smooth marble floor, a black marble floor, and it's sort of like a room. Okay, wait. So it's like archway. You can see sky, and it looks like just a plain door, and you go through, and it's like an expanseless black floor.
Alright, I guess I'll try and go in too.
Okay. So, you enter in
Divination, there's not
through.
much to see.
I mean, it's just
You
not
enter in
possible.
through that archway.
Eye on this.
Huh?
What? We're making bad jokes.
Okay, I couldn't hear. So, Jackie, do you do anything?
Des is going to follow them because at this point she's just like, okay. She's just like, okay, if the gods decree it, I shall go.
No,
Alright.
you just gave up.
Meh.
So, you see Des sort of like reading a book in midair, and she's pulled towards the doorway, and she has no hair.
What?
Did she see no pants?
That's what it sounded like.
It's a
That's how I
joke.
was having a problem.
I'm concerned.
It's a joke. She's just like flipping through a book, and she's just floating towards the door.
I want to know what book she's reading.
And
The
what book are you
Necronomicon.
reading?
What book are you reading?
Book?
No, you have to figure this out now.
It's just a joke.
Okay.
Don't listen, it's a
It'd
joke.
probably be like her Bible. It's like the Silver Flame Bible.
Eve hisses.
She smacks him with the
So-
power of the Silver Flame compels you.
We'll have to expand this list.
Yeah. So you see through the giant doorway, a very, very large mirror,
Mirror parasite.
sort of suspended. It's a bit of a ways off. It's a huge mirror in an expanseless room, sitting in the middle.
I run towards it and I jump through it.
You jump through it.
Or attempt.
Yes.
Or into it, whichever comes
Okay.
first.
You run towards it, and you take a jump,
Eva waits for that.
and you thunk against the mirror, and the mirror bends forward, and then it's sort of like you're clinging onto it, right?
Yep.
And it gently
Hold on.
shakes you off.
The flawless.
And then you see the mirror rise a little bit, and then you see a sort of, the smoke gathers around it and then forms a body underneath the mirror, and the mirror is the head. And then it looks at you with its flowing smoky black
There's
robe.
a rumble of necromancy.
Let's not go there.
I don't think
So
we have a choice.
the mirror takes a couple steps forward and begins to shrink inside until it reaches the size of you guys, and it looks at you and it says, "Oh, you're finally here."
Yes.
Yep,
I
yeah,
thought you
how
were
we're doing
doing
that.
somewhere for some reason.
Because everything's been a portal so far.
Yes.
Huh?
How does
What did
one
he
tell
do?
if an ear is lying?
Insight check?
Yeah, I guess so.
They're cracks.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that just means you're ugly.
No.
Pulls up foot.
I was making a pun.
Oh.
Yeah,
How about
go
your
ahead.
inside again? Go ahead.
I'm doing this for you.
11?
Hand me mine.
So you look into the mirror, and the mirror looks back at you.
Roll initiative.
Alright.
You see, no, not quite.
Not quite.
You look, no,
So
I
it's
mean
no.
not. So, not unless
Yeah,
you do something really
I can do it
stupid.
too.
But
I have invisibility.
you look in the mirror and you see your
I was a
entire
shadow
life
guy.
reflected back at you. You see a clear past and an uncertain future, all wrapped up in once.
Through the mirror?
Yeah. And the mirror, the mirror puts their hand.
Do we see the past of everybody else or just our past?
The furball stumbles away, basically distraught. Not very happy with that.
I want to know the answer to Milan's question.
When you look at the mirror and it focuses on you, you see your past and your uncertain future.
I am going to avoid the mirror.
Okay, so the mirror kind of reaches over and pulls a veil of smoke across the surface, so it's obscured. And she's like, "I'm sorry, not many people can handle that." When you
I
look
go over
into
to hug the furball who looks distraught.
Eve is going to pull her foot back down and sit back in front of the mirror.
Alright. Lao Shan is going to just finally break the silence and just be like, we're looking for the artifacts. Do you know where we can find those?
Well, in a way, yes, I can. But let me introduce myself.
I hate
And she
caveats.
sort of grows up inside again. And she's like, "Hello, I am Divination."
Oh, wow.
And
What?
I can explain.
Then by all means explain.
yes.
Actually, if you're not asking, never mind.
one who thinks he has the answers. Nobody really has answers in life.
I'd argue that.
Anyways, Abram does. Abram's a 30-year-old woman.
What?
My sister's Fortnite dancing in the kitchen.
That's disgusting.
My friends say disgusting.
One friend.
What?
One of the friends.
One of the friends, my sister. Oh, one of the friends said disgusting.
One of the friends, my sister.
I
Okay.
have a little moonshine?
Yes.
So, she says, yes, I'm Divination. I am
Divination, I'm not shot. Where's the artifacts?
Divination. I see the future and I see the past and the present. I lend my power to those who call upon me and the weak.
What is the future?
Huh?
What is the future?
Uncertain.
Future is as uncertain as anything.
Then how can you say you see it?
Past. What?
Then how can you say you see it?
I see possibilities.
So do all of us.
So you're Garnet.
Yes.
What?
Steven
yes.
Universe reference.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
We're getting a lot of modern
So I-
references. She was trapped in jail.
Let me
What is this
explain.
Steven Universe you speak of?
You hear a kind of hum, and the smoke veil clears, and you see images form on the screen of the 6 arcane artifacts.
Yes, those.
And
Thank
she
you.
says,
6.
as you know, long ago, before the great cataclysm,
We already have one though, right?
magic existed in a free
So 6
state.
left. Right?
Is it 6
It
total?
existed within what?
Is it 6 total artifacts?
Sorry, 8.
Okay. Then we're a short one.
Huh? Awkward stuff. What are you doing? You're distracting me. Okay, sorry. My sister is distracting me.
Sisters are good at that.
Did you have something to say?
No? We're kind of waiting.
Okay, sorry.
She was monologue.
Yeah. Aubrey, please. Okay, so you see the images lit on the mirror, and you cease to see your past and futures, and she says, I'm not omniscient. Well, I'm omnipresent, but not omniscient. I don't know anything, and I don't know everything, and I do know everything, but not everything. And,
Well, I mean, as much as I'd like
Writes
to
that
debate
down.
philosophy with you,
And scratches it out.
all we need you to know is where you can point us in the direction of these artifacts.
Can you give a straightforward answer?
so,
The future doesn't do that.
nothing in life is straightforward.
Aren't they in the past anyways?
Yes, the artifact.
Both of
the
you to
artifact.
assume my
And you see lit up on her mirror head.
Oh.
You see a what? Let me see if I can remember. Let me get my notes. Do you know my? Oh, my phone is right there.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay, you see a scythe and a shield, a crystal ball, and you see all the rest of the 8 artifacts. And she says, long ago magic used to exist free within the weave and within life itself, within and sustaining life in each person, in each aspect of power.
Hey, I don't know what
I
you're
am the
talking about.
aspect of divination, of looking into the future, seeing the present, and sensing the past and motivation. I have not always had a form as this. I used to be free, but once the demons invaded the land. Oh, thanks, Aubrey. So, once the demons invaded the land, they trapped the magic of the weave within artifacts that you hold now. They trapped
We hold? What?
divination, myself, in things that you hold or will hold. Sorry, I get the past and present.
That was easy.
That very easily.
It's not my stick.
Give me your
Sorry,
stick.
I have a hard
Fish shell
time saying it one time. Anyway, so magic used to exist free and sustaining the land, but now that it is missing, the land is falling into chaos and ruin at the hands of the demon lords.
They do that.
So, what you hold in your bag is magic, and you hold the magic from the past in the present. And what you must do is restore these magical items to the future and the present, and restore balance to what is left of the world here and what is whole in the past.
That's the plan. Yep.
I'm glad you followed that.
That makes sense.
So you ask where these artifacts are.
Yes.
3 times
You
now.
already hold one.
That's not enough.
So-
We need more.
What?
That's not enough.
That's not enough?
One's not gonna cut it.
That's actually a good question.
It's not going to cut it. Yes.
Are the artifacts keys or are they prisons?
They're prisons.
So if I
So
just
do we
break
have
this
to
with a hammer.
break them?
What?
So if I just break this with a hammer. Or let her do
No.
it and point at the dwarf.
Please, no.
Graciously volunteer.
I have a
Once
feeling
you
you have to
unite
use magic
the
to destroy
8
magic.
artifacts
Golly,
together, their power can burst the prisons and free magic and restore it to the land.
Well, that sounds a lot.
I got it.
That sounds complicated.
It's a start.
The demon lords couldn't destroy magic, or else fear destruction of the entire world and the material plane along with it. So the best they could do was seal us away in these prisons to still perform our duties, but cut off from the world and from our users.
On the other side, a lot of demons just lost innate spellcasting.
Kind of it.
Yes, exactly.
So, you've lost your magic abilities or part of them? Or are you one of the magical
Plus 6
artifacts?
initiative.
Is the magic?
You are magic? Then you should be able to destroy the magic artifacts.
Are you human?
Why not?
Oh,
And
weird.
I have been trapped. What you see before you is a sort of mental projection, so your minds can understand it. But I am in the very essence. I am divination.
Wait, so here's
Awesome.
the ball.
She's in the ball.
She's in the ball.
We destroy the ball, we
No,
set
I
you
am
free.
the ball.
Pocket.
No.
I'm just asking a question.
No, we have to get the rest of the artifacts in order to free them from their prison.
Awesome. Where are those artifacts?
Make that time number 4.
Wait. Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the wand
She
thing
took the mirror
fireproof?
head. Is the what?
The wand fireproof. It's a stick.
Is the wand fireproof?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You might want to quiet down a bit. There are people sleeping.
So,
Dang, you're right. It's like-
I cannot reveal everything in risk of destroying the best futures possible. The best way I can help is by mentioning that you... She seems to think for a second,
I
and the
think I'm
mirror
good at that.
on her head tilts back, pensively.
I'm rich.
She said,
Yeah, offense. Offense.
Oh,
I cannot tell you where they are. She
Sorry,
says
what was
I cannot tell you where they are.
Could you at
Okay,
least,
then we're going.
could you at least put us on the right path?
You have what you need.
Fantastic.
We look at, is it,
So we wasted time for nothing.
yeah, Lao Shan is walking out of the room at this point.
Not quite. I'm sorry I could not provide you with the answers you are looking for, but sometimes we need to stray through the dark in order to find the right way home.
At least we now know why we need the artifacts.
Divination?
Yes.
I would argue keeping someone in the dark is never granting them freedom.
Or at least telling them that they're in the dark.
What did you say?
I would argue keeping someone in the dark is never granting them freedom. I'd rather the world be black than I be blind.
But if I lit the whole way, there would be.
Oh.
He died.
Wait. No. Okay.
Oh,
So, did I miss anything, or did we literally not get any answers?
We literally did not get any answers.
Okay.
we pretty
wow.
much found out that the ball has a person in it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey!
Okay, you're back.
I think so.
Maybe.
Can you see us?
You can turn.
Nope. Brayden, you're not allowed to lay down.
It doesn't like you posing.
It can take it to the moon and shove it. I look my best posing.
So, out of curiosity, what's your fighting style?
My fighting style? Actually, I was
Oh wait.
looking.
Hello.
Pick defense.
Hey!
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, it was
regular
fighting.
fighting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Turn your video back on, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Communication shortly it.
Can you charge it?
No. Okay, well, maybe. Let me try something.
Okay, we're back. So,
Yeah.
Aquí estamos. Construcción de aquí.
Divination.
Se fue.
Divination looks at you all, and you see a kind of emotion flit across the surface of the mirror. And she's like, sometimes I forget how scary it can be to not know where you're going or where you've been. I suppose I can give you something. So she kind of reaches
Turn
up
around.
and reaches towards the crystal ball, and she says, may I?
Don't trust her.
She
She
is.
takes
You
it in
never
her hand.
trust anyone. Maylin.
You see her kind of, you see her
Right? Trust
with
nobody.
the crystal ball in your hand,
That's a part of your soul. Exactly.
and you see the smoke around her as her body dissolves back into the smoke and swirls towards the crystal ball and enters in. And she's like, I cannot escape from my prison, yes, but at least I can be of aid to you. And she gives it back to you. And she says, I will be here whenever you need me. I will lend my power to you in this quest.
Wait, so you're the sarcastic voice thing that was telling us to go down the mountain.
And up
No.
the mountain.
Well, no, that was Sight. And
Sight!
Actually, where is that? Is he still
the
there?
eyeball.
Clarinet, yes.
Oh man, there's a plant there.
That's Dad's. This is Dad's. No, Grandpa's is back. Sorry, what? Oh, so,
Sights.
she says, it's just the mirror now. And she says, even though I cannot escape, and the image of a maze, an eternal maze, flashes across, and it is gone. And she says, call upon my power whenever you need it, and I will lend my power to you.
I climb the wall.
The wall?
If it's a maze.
Oh, like we're in a maze? Right.
We saw an image of a maze that she could not escape from.
Yeah, okay, that's probably.
Alright, let's get out of here. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Alright.
Wait, before you leave,
What?
if you please,
Yes.
please.
I put it in my pocket.
Sight is just like,
Well, come on.
What?
so, Sight kind of skips over towards you and then looks at you, like, deeply and kind of unsettlingly, and then blinks and it's back to being cute.
Thank you for your help, Sykes. I hope we meet again in the future.
Please stop
And I-
messing with us.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out my hand to Sight and go, you have a cruel mistress.
What?
I'm going to reach out my hand for Sight to shake and say, you have a cruel mistress.
Sight kind of, like, takes his eye and then looks at your hand and kind of, like, puts his eye on your hand and then blinks back.
Wait, does he not have arms anymore?
What?
He had a hand at one point.
You're kind of chopping up, I'm sorry.
He had a hand at one point. I just got eyeballed.
Okay.
Okay.
You're still chopping. You shake his hand, okay.
Just be glad you didn't get
He
spit
kind
out.
of, he
I think
kind
I
of
did.
looks bewildered.
Don't worry, that's nice where we
And then
come
he
from.
retreats back into the crystal ball. And on the surface of the crystal ball, you see an eye blink once and then disappear. And Divination says, "Good luck on your journey, and fear not the dark."
I don't need luck.
So-
Jump out of the.
You better hope you don't. I'm going down after Sassy.
So,
already
You
have
jump
luck.
out.
You're good.
um,
What was your
you
feet
jump
again?
out of
You
the
do
room
one, right?
and into the
I
sky,
thought about magic and shit.
and you begin to plummet towards the ground.
Alright, cool. I am face first again.
All right.
Tears streaming out of my eyes on the way
You
down.
begin to
Butt
plummet
cheeks.
towards the ground,
Sorry, what?
and you see the ground rushing up at you faster and faster,
Huh?
and then you crash into.
No. Then I activate slow fall. I just like flip my trench coat and like catches myself. Kind of.
Okay, you
Okay.
flick out your coat, and it
Have a
catches
rogue like
nothing.
Okay.
What?
It catches nothing.
Cool. I still take
There's
minus
no
20
air.
damage.
There's no air. You're still in the realm of divination.
Cool. I
And
still
so you
slow
begin-
fall.
Yeah.
You won't take
You
damage
float
when
down?
ground.
Okay. So you float down towards the ground, and then your feet land softly in the meadow grass below the mountain.
I look up.
And
Is
then
anyone else
with a puff
following
of
me?
smoke, you find yourself back in the material.
Guys? Oh, are they gone? They're really gone.
You see, at the top of the mountain, the smoke is gone.
Des is going to start walking out of the room and just calmly walk all the way down. Just like,
I fall backwards.
I'm going to
You
design a
walk
water
your staircase all the
slide
way down. You took a water slide. So
without the water.
you
Okay.
you
so
water
a
slide down
slide.
on you slide down accompanied by a rush of smoke as if it's water, and you plummet faster and faster towards the ground in a spiral of a slide, and then you're tossed out of the divination realm and then land face first in the material plane.
That is not how I designed this slide.
I catch him.
In the arms of a stranger.
You calmly walk out of the
okay.
plane.
I
You
missed
calmly
it.
walk out of the divination realm and into the material plane.
Whatever you say.
You take a step as if you walk through a doorway.
What happened
And
to
then-
Take a
you?
minute.
No.
Huh?
Take in consideration, I'm falling backwards.
You fall
Des is
backwards.
going to instinctively hold out her. No! Des is going to reach her arms up to catch Maylin.
Taste my silver
strength check.
flame.
Huh?
Strength check.
Awesome.
So the life thing is for every 10 feet you fall, it's 1d6 damage.
So how much feet do we fall?
I have absolutely no idea.
22!
Nice.
Based characters in general.
You're
Muscle
ready.
wizards.
Ready? Ready for this?
You reach up your hands.
That's what happened.
Smoothly. As if you were lifting her in the air for a ballet dance.
Taste my silver flame!
Silver flames burst
Yeah.
from her
So
head.
you land gracefully. So all that's left is the dwarf and the purple.
Yeah, we're still in the other dimension, right?
Just come down.
Yep. You're up alone at the top.
Not dimension. Sorry, the
It's realm, it's dimension, realm, doesn't matter.
Oops. Shake it up.
So, what did you say?
happening. We were falling out of the sky, crash. Well, we were still in that plane. Poof.
They basically exited.
Okay.
So,
For a ball, good dwarf.
Mhm. You step out of the doorway and then out into the material plane. Rejoin your group of friends.
Alright, everyone accounted for?
I do put you in charge.
Very happy.
Same people who put you in
Alright.
charge.
Nobody.
Lead on.
Now he's acting a little
I wasn't saying that.
I'm going to pull
Yeah.
out the ball and follow the arrow.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know. Anybody
you look
would
at
be
the
opposed
arrow,
to going a different timeline?
and-
How much is that way?
I'm just going to follow the arrow.
I think the ball is the leader.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Wonderful.
We're following sight.
Sight. We're following the sight.
Yeah, that's the wonderful part.
The sight. We're following
10
the sight. Wherever he may go.
Or 5 minutes. Sorry.
Actually, I want to go party to her.
So, the arrow points in the direction of a river.
Okay, we watch the river.
Great.
I don't know, I need to make a phone call really quick.
And on the bank of the river is an old, ancient boat.
Who needs a boat when you can swim?
You didn't do the line.
What line?
Who needs a boat when you got legs like these?
I'm going to get on the boat.
You what?
I'm going to get on the boat.
Okay.
Des is
You
go.
get on the
Hero
boat.
will admire the workmanship of the ape.
It is very finely crafted, made of metal,
Thank goodness.
and it has filigree around the edges that has long since rusted and chipped away.
Too bad none of us have restored.
Give me another level.
Once you get in the boat, it rocks a little bit, and it slides a bit off the bank, but other than that, stays still.
I get on.
Furbog, dwarf, do you mind?
Does everybody else follow suit?
No. Des is going to swim alongside the boat.
Watch the
Okay.
doors in the water.
You crack your knuckles, and you do a stretch, and you dive into the river.
I go on the
Very
boat
graceful.
reluctantly.
Mhm.
I have no sea legs.
What about you? What?
I have no sea legs, so this is not going to be a pretty flight. We're sailing.
You balance or you bounce?
Bound upon.
Oh, bound upon the boat. Okay. So, you take a running leap, you land into the boat, and it crashes off the bank. And when you see it slides out of the mud, you see something underneath it.
A what?
Something's underneath it.
I cast Mage Hand and grab it.
What?
I cast Mage Hand and grab it.
I thought for minutes there was a
You
man
grab
in
it?
Yeah?
She said he
You
cast
grab
mage.
it, and you feel.
He
What?
cast
You grabbed
mage
it.
hand and grabbed it.
No. You cast mage hand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, that cut out. Okay, your mage hand grasps something soft and moist in the mud.
Ew.
I'll still pull it out.
What?
I'll still pull it out.
You pick it up, you pull on it, and you lift a face out of the mud. And the face kind of like looks at you. It's Sam.
Wait, what?
Hold on, I'm gonna do a backtrack. Sorry, I was reading something.
We just
It's
pulled
your
you out of the
face.
mud.
You were under the boat.
Sam was in the mud.
You are buried underneath it.
The boat in the mud. Where is this mud in the boat?
On the bank of a
On the
river.
bank of a river. That's as much information as we have.
Okay.
You were under a
So
boat.
you see a pale face looking back at you covered in mud.
Okay. Who moved the boat? Who's looking at me?
Well, technically it
It
was the door.
It was the dwarf, whoever
I
bounded
currently have
onto
your
the
face in the
boat.
Mage Hand and I'm like, oh, sorry, were you sleeping? And just going to drop you.
It was
Did you make eye contact?
pulled the boat away from the shore.
And the dwarf jumped up.
Oh, okay, and Purple?
Well, Hero sees a
Do
guy.
folks roll wisdom save to not take psychic damage?
What?
Oh, he's not in a hole. He's completely buried except for his face.
Well,
He's a
still tries to
shade.
yank out of dirt.
Homebrew.
Alright.
Oh.
Sorry. I can't leave because he does this.
ahead. They're expectantly
So,
looking at the space in the mud.
so he made eye contact with me. I rolled 1d4. So,
For what?
you gotta pass.
Oh,
I think you gotta
right.
roll above a 13 wisdom save.
So, right.
Okay,
So,
I got one.
he's a homebrew class,
Yeah.
and one of his effects is contact drains 1d4 health from somebody.
13 exactly.
That's actually a 19.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, 18.
So you're
You
fine.
feel a cold chill go up yourself.
Am I immune for 24 hours now?
No, just till the next time we make eye contact.
I am going to use Mage Hand to wrap a blindfold around your head.
But keep in mind, only his face is like sticking out.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you need help?
Right here.
I think I just stared at you kind of angrily.
Sorry,
for a
my
second
sister's
until
messing
that
with my
blindfold
clarinet.
was put on.
Lift up the bridge key to connect the two pieces. Turn the mouth
She's
piece
talking to
away
somebody
from
else.
your back.
You stare at me angrily for 2 seconds until the blindfold is put on.
Cushion.
Yep.
And then outside.
Did you need help or were you comfortable there?
Oh!
It
Someone's played the
makes
flute.
no difference.
Okay, Avasti!
It's like, so, I think I just sit there for a moment after you put the blindfold on.
So,
I don't even
you
really
see
turn
a
my head, I just kind of
crayfish.
sit there.
Okay, we're just
You
going to
see a
say
crayfish right next to his head. And it crawls across the mud, and once it touches his head, it withers and dies.
What?
What was crawling?
A crayfish.
Oh, I must be under half health.
It withered and died.
You get a feed on top of all of this?
Yeah.
So I have some weaknesses.
The
and
river
strengths.
sounds
Okay.
rush past, and you're out in the boat a little bit away from the bank as you just see his face right there.
Stop poking me there!
Yeah, he said it makes no difference to him if we leave, so I'm just kind of sailing.
I don't want to
Oh,
touch you
you
down there,
asked if I
thank you
was,
very
you asked
much.
if I was comfortable.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
I asked if you needed help.
Well, I was about to ask who art thou, but I'm
Oh, who
trying
art
to
thou?
let her go over.
Okay, we're going to converse.
Okay,
Oh, but
So do you
we're
wanna start from the
talking
top?
to each other.
sure.
Did you need help or are you comfortable? I don't want to interrupt now.
Wake or sleep, it makes no difference. Who art thou?
Avernus Run. Call me Eve.
He's sunshine, happy, perky boy.
So, Sam, what's your character's, sorry, you don't need to say your name yet, but Sam, your character, once the boat uncovers that bit of mud on your face, it's the first time you've seen sun in a long time. Or the outside, I mean. It's
Oh.
shaded.
That does hurt quite a bit.
It's the first time you've seen outside in a long time.
Thank goodness
Oh,
for that.
You're visibly in
blindfold.
pain?
No, just like, ow.
Oh, I put the blindfold on you.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like psychic damage, really.
thank you. Why art thou here exactly?
Looking for relics? Why are you asking so many questions?
Why are you giving so many answers?
Because everything in this world has been pretty straightforward. It either wanted to help us or wanted to kill us. There hasn't been anything in between.
Well, let's not be the in-between person. You don't know.
She's in between.
No, she wants to kill me.
Mm,
I'm going to hop out.
I do laugh just a little bit at that question. Or at that statement. You're eating relics, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to hop down and you just like hear the squelching in the mud. Will I get hurt if I touch you?
Actually, I only deal one psychic damage to everything nearby per second if I'm under half health. In case I am,
What?
though. Oh, I
What do you
only
say?
do that damage in an area if I'm under half health. But I could be.
Oh, you're not passed out. Sorry, we still have to fine tune his
I said,
Okay,
I think
so I'm not
she heard
taking damage
half
then.
health. I said half health. Could you
Yeah,
clarify?
I think that you're full health. She said you're not unconscious.
It was
So
half
let's say
half health, still conscious.
you can only do that. Let's say you can only do that health drain.
Oh, it's not a
Once every
drain.
short rest.
Oh wait, okay.
Oh, damage.
It's mostly damage. I only actually get 1 HP
But
back for
if-
every 3 creatures inside it.
Oh jeez.
To make it
I
more
think that only affects.
God forbid we fight a
It's only
storm of
for battle.
fighters. Or spiders.
That
Let's
works.
just mess with that stuff later.
So am I
I don't
taking...
really have the time to. What?
I asked him if I'm going to get hurt by touching him. What answer should he give?
I really don't know.
Yes, you will hurt. You will be hurt. Well, it only works within the range of touch.
Okay. So you need to answer. I can't tell this.
I said I wouldn't.
Okay.
will.
Does rope work well for you?
No. Des grabs Malin's
Doesn't
tail.
matter.
Okay. So the spectral hand is going to like grab a rope and pull it over and like put it in your hand and then pat you on the hand and go, we're going to pull. We need someone muscular?
Des grabs.
Yeah.
Well, Des is in the river, so Des just kind of.
I send her everything.
Fruit bowl
and
counts
everything,
on
so
large
it's fine,
weights
now,
for
just
lifting
changing all
or
this
carrying
stuff.
things.
Oh, yeah, that might be helpful. And he's on the base.
My class stuff.
What kind of race do you have?
Finger.
Well, I guess it's like a race class mix.
Well, what's a race?
Concepts of shade.
That's sacred both.
Shade.
Okay.
Cover the whole way.
I just made it yesterday.
Oh, you made it up?
Sorry.
So we're going to pull you out.
Alright, I got one.
Yeah,
So
we
you
pull
pull
you
him
out.
Strength check.
Okay,
Were
I'll
you
do a
there for
strength
that
check.
part, Noah?
I lend advantage.
Sorry, what?
I'm
Were
helping.
you there for that part?
No.
We met him.
Yeah, we definitely want
The
you
boat
to
pulled
roll.
away from the bank and then covered the face
Oh,
of
thank
somebody.
you. What, I missed the fight?
No.
Well, there's dead things nearby.
Huh?
Here, I
Crawfish.
advantage you too.
Oh, that.
Oh, okay, I'm not too worried about catfish. So.
Gonna switch dice then.
Strength check.
I'm doing that!
She got advantage from 2.
Alright.
Yeah, nat 20!
20?
Nat 20.
Wow.
So 24.
So, how do you successfully pull him out of the mud?
Just kind of takes a hold of this and goes, yoink!
Oh, I thought you were going to see.
Yeah, I guess you guys can
You're
do it.
pulled all the way out of the mud.
You look intense.
You see a kind
Is
of
that
a
a cross?
draggled figure in black,
Oh, no.
or what
actually.
seems to be
Oh, okay,
black
just the shading.
clothes,
Yeah.
Is that
covered in mud
a great sword?
and very worn.
Do you have any armor on?
Nope.
I see it.
Are you okay?
What?
Oh, have you seen the picture I sent you? I'm showing them it right now.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
I sent you a text with his appearance if you want to see it.
It's still cutting out.
He sent you a text with his appearance if you wanted to see it.
Can you type it? I'm sorry. There's bad reception just all of a sudden.
I got you.
It's because I'm in my mouth.
Yeah, it's not an allergy.
So Sam, we'll work with all your specific mechanics later to try and work them out. But for now, let's just say the range is touch. It's touch for your health stream.
That's not good if it's an AoE.
Okay.
Wait, AoE?
I'd talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Literally central office
Okay.
So you like a wraith?
Well, similar, I suppose. I don't know what wraiths are like in D&D. Oh, wait, yes, I do.
They do
They're
have
not
left,
good.
right?
It's not like a direct health steal. It's like if anything is near me when I'm below enough health,
If you're going up an
just
octave,
1 psychic damage
this would happen
per
to a
turn.
solution.
And if I do it to enough creatures, I'll actually only get 1 HP point per turn. But that's like
What's the amount of creatures you engage?
it is at least 3. 1 HP for me.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's my
It's
okay.
designed to be like a
Yeah,
lots of
sure.
mobs, kind of an off-turn.
Go ahead.
I should design my own healing race.
I know,
Send it
right?
on Discord though.
I
Send it on
did.
Discord.
But the touch
See
thing,
it.
that's problematic.
So you see him standing in front of you, covered in mud, and you see, he's got a scratch where the boat was resting on his face.
You got a boat scratch.
I mean, we can.
Des is just like, all you can see is like eyes up. She's just like,
Are you in the water?
yes.
Oh.
Des
Do you
is
desire to
alive.
be anywhere?
Unless you can dig for years for those artifacts you seek, it doesn't matter where I go.
Alright. Do you have anyone to accompany?
I raise an eyebrow for a moment in confusion, and then shake my head.
Okay, you can come with us.
we
At least it's
Strength in
right.
numbers.
Very well. Just a moment, please. And then I just kind of just start walking
Sorry.
the river until it's above my head, and then walk back out. Get all the mud off.
Got some leeches on you. Oh, crap.
Just squeeze out. the
Des
robes
is
and
the
stuff.
one who put the leeches.
There's a
Just
story
like
here.
sends the leeches.
Wait, have you cast any spells yet?
No.
Okay. Not offense to laces.
I have a couple passes. Well, you wouldn't like the passes.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
like
have you made eye
to
contact with
reach
me yet?
well?
No, you still
Oh,
have blindfold
I have
on.
blindfold.
He
Okay.
just has.
Yeah, I'm like guiding you with mage hand if I can.
Can you see us? Or
You might say that.
like do you have blind sight?
We're just like having this conversation
I
over
have
the
like a-
edge
I have
of
like
the
a
boat.
sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of justified by the alert passive. I
Why
have somewhere
the
to play.
OGs?
Huh?
Why the OGs?
Blind sense. The only player class that gets blind sense, and the only way for players to get blind sense is to take 15 levels in rogue.
I don't have that. It's more like I
Yeah,
feel
it's a
things.
passive, I know.
Oh, well.
That's exactly what blind sense is. So,
So we're in a river.
yeah, we're just going to get on the boat and start sailing.
It's funny
Oh, we have a
because
boat. Oh, nice. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's use that. That sounds fun.
I suppose I'll just eventually get the boat as
y'all
far
use
from you guys as
that. I will
possible.
be swimming.
You don't
How did you
seem
get
very
here?
fond of us.
Malin
I don't
gets
think he's
sick on
fond of
the
anyone.
second
He
boat.
doesn't seem to want to hurt us.
Malin,
I'll
could
take
you not?
It looks like an accident.
That was my hand. What are you? Gross.
Are you still in the water?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna be
That was in
swimming
character, right?
alongside it. I have
Oh,
What
what's
are
your
you?
swim
That was in
speed?
character.
30
Yeah.
feet.
Oh.
It's the same as my walking speed.
How fast does our boat move?
I look your direction with the blindfold on, but I don't actually say anything.
Malin,
You can just feel
I
the
do
angst,
not
though.
need more
The
fish.
angst.
It's has the angst. The angst is
I stumble across the boat to try
Is
to
that
find a
an
bucket.
you don't know? Or is that
It
a
would
you
be
won't
like
tell me?
normal, like throw
It's
up
both.
either.
Like fire.
It'd be like
actually shouldn't you be rolling insight for
magma
that?
almost.
I can.
Okay.
But you said it was like palpable levels of angst, and that's just what you would say.
Oh, I guess.
Des, are you sure
Like
you'd
you didn't say
rather
anything.
go on a
That's
boat
what
where you
I
know
suppose
there's
you would
like
feel if you feel.
no giant fish
Okay.
that might want to eat you?
I guess I can't tell you what you feel.
Why would I have a
Yes.
problem with
You can
fish?
give like
I grew up in
a general
fishing.
aura of what you're giving off.
I forget
I'm supposed
that.
to have one.
sometimes.
Yeah.
There's
Fish
one
are
that
friends,
people always
not
feel,
food.
and then if I wonder how
I
to help,
need
I
to
start
Fair enough.
feeling damage.
Yeah.
Alright, have it your way.
You want to tell us how you got here?
I would like to know that.
I don't really know how I got under the boat.
Under the
Your
boat.
story up until that point?
You see, I wasn't supposed to be under a boat.
Well,
So I don't know what
wait.
she's doing.
Did you already talk about how you're going to introduce your character?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is not how it was going to be.
wing it.
That's what I'm doing.
I feel that.
So,
I'm gonna do a stupid.
Is this boat underground?
That's my job.
Oh no.
We're above
No.
water.
Jackie, no!
Which one is it for that?
Jackie.
Okay.
An extra napkin? Oh wait, no, you're not.
We're going to sail.
We shall sail!
Stupid Jackie.
How big is this boat? Is
Jackie,
it like
why'd you do that
below
to
deck I can
yourself?
take?
It seems to take a while. Usually I feel it right away.
Oh, she's gonna be feeling that for a lot longer than most
Okay.
people.
So, we set sail.
She can't even have pepperoni.
Oh, she needs some milk.
Oh, can she not hear us?
Ow! My mouth!
She's moving her mouth.
Take it! Take it! Hurry!
I don't think it's... I don't know.
Guys,
Yeah,
she's
milk.
speaking, but we can't hear her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jackie.
she cut out. Do we do...
Jackie!
Sure.
Jackie? That's my job to do the stupid.
Hear
Why
that?
did you do my job? I did that last DM. That's last
we can hear you.
D&D session.
Awesome. I can hear you now. Shiloh, can I?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah.
So, might I inquire your name?
All right. So you see the algae covered chain dipping into the water from the front of the boat.
She's on fire,
I don't
so you
know
can
how to
probably
use it,
see where she is.
Oh yeah.
Wrapped
I'm
around
actually-
the bottom of his leg.
I do have. Oh, wait, where's my sheet? Oh,
Yeah.
Jackie,
I've got,
chug it.
I've got this kind of
My mouth.
half
Yeah.
cloak on the very back.
She's half naked, holding out spoon.
Okay, guys.
I'm taller than you.
So
Taller than me.
the chain is attached to the front of the boat,
Dude,
and
Des
the
is
chain is
taller
attached
than
also to the bottom,
I'm tired you not
his leg. It's wrapped around his ankle that was buried in mud.
Oh, Scar.
I'm
So you
going.
see the boat. You see the boat tugging
He
against the
doesn't say
chain,
that.
which in turn
He
tugs
says
against the
it
chain
doesn't
against
matter.
his leg, and he's just standing there.
And just kind of sits there.
Sorry, I
Well,
just got
excuse me,
to
I've been under a boat for like undercover.
Okay, I'm going to take a crowbar and just break the chain.
What?
I'm just going to take a crowbar and break the chain.
I will assist,
Okay.
I think. What is it?
Strength.
20. Well, 19.
Do you want
My bad.
Okay. So, in one smooth motion, you strike at the chain and break it in half, and you see that it was literally just tethered to his leg. So you could have just unwound it. But that works too.
Wait, the boat was changed my way.
Yep. You're welcome.
The group was going to offer to take it off.
you're changed.
Do you usually don't change someone to your own
So
boat?
who keyholed you?
I don't know, maybe it's like a lifeline that got totally wrong.
You also see a flash from your crystal ball, and the arrow on it is pointing towards him too.
Your butt's
Towards
glowing.
Sam.
It's a satchel.
Oh. I thought you
Your
put it
pelvis
like
is
a
glowing.
When you said pocket, I thought you had like a pocket.
And he just is kind of standing there, dripping wet, covered in mud, and the arrow's like
There's no mud left. You walked
pointing at
in
it very busy.
Do you know prestidigitation?
I don't know prestidigitation.
He was covered in mud.
Oh, I think when you were
You're
cutting
not
out,
part of the bank.
Okay, Des does shape water and just kind of like.
It already happened. She already walked into the water.
Okay. That's a good idea.
yeah, that's what I was
All the
saying.
moisture and water falls off of him. You are now completely dry and covered in dust.
Dust.
Sweet. I like dust.
So yeah, the arrow
All
is
this-
fervently pointing
Everything I'm
at
wearing
him.
is black. It's faded and
What's
black.
your skin?
Emote.
No, the skin is it was white,
Pale white?
the whole, but it's a bit pale.
Kind of grayish white almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Color of a winter star.
Yeah, not that pale, but like me, but a little ashy.
Okay. We gotcha.
Hers
So
like
for the
dark brown.
first time,
I've read the fanfictions
the
for
bird
it.
dog does not look happy to see someone.
So, where exactly are you from? If I may ask.
Here.
I guess that works.
Oh, I might just point down.
Okay, so you all. So what do you decide to do?
Yeah, I just point down. That's all.
We're sailing!
Well, the arrow is pointing at
On
him.
the ball, you think it can hold
Yeah,
us
we're
all? I mean, it's
incorrect
kind of
competition.
tricky.
Yep.
It's an
I
old
need to take the
metal,
blindfold off of
sturdy
you for a
but
moment,
ancient.
and I really need you to not look at me.
Very well.
Alright, so I'm going to mage hand the blindfold off and hold up the stone. You know what this is?
The sun? What are you holding?
The stone. It's a crystal with an arrow that's pointing directly at you. Yeah, like
You
no
have
matter
one
what
in your
I
pocket.
Huh?
Look in your pocket.
I already pulled it out.
No, look in Sam's pocket.
Oh.
Oh,
I can't touch Sam's pocket. That's a bad idea.
No, Sam, look in Sam's pocket.
So I bring out my own crystal arcane focus thing?
Yep. Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Nexus or the crystal ball.
The crystal ball. Wait, whichever was
Sorry, I thought you
glowing.
were talking about Nexus.
One with the arrow.
Whichever one was glowing.
What?
Whichever one was glowing.
Ah, the crystal was glowing and fervently pointing at him. I thought you pulled out your Nexus. He has one in his pocket.
Oh. Welcome to the crew.
One of us.
It's a teleport thing given to us by a storyteller god because we are the chosen ones who are supposed to save this realm from the demons.
Sam,
Oh, so they say.
Okay, he
you know,
explained it.
you know, endgame? We can do that.
Okay. That works.
Okay.
Time travel.
Is it still pointed at him?
a question mark flashes on the crystal ball and an arrow points at him again, energetically.
Oh, Sight's asking who he is.
Does the name Sight ring a bell to you?
Should I roll for that?
No. Because you don't know.
I'm just going to ask Sight what he means.
Alright, so Sight wants to ask you a question, so question.
Okay, I don't hear you directly.
So you see reflected on the
I'll
crystal
put the blindfold
ball
back on you,
is a map. You see a
if you don't
map
mind.
on the crystal ball surface.
He's the map, he's the map, he's the map, he's the map, he's the map.
A map on the crystal ball
Is she
surface.
saying that so I'm looking at it?
We're both looking at it.
It's got a map and a question mark.
Where do you want to go? What is your quest? What is your quest?
I guess I'll just say
What is your favorite color?
something like that.
Okay.
You're in good company then.
Revenge.
She is not a demon. I promise. She may look it,
You guys are gonna
but she
hate me
is
at
not.
this level.
I sensed as much.
I get summoned demon.
Oh no.
I will not be happy with you.
Yes, like fire with fire.
Hey. Follow
It's not
the
a character, not a character.
So yeah,
That's okay. My
on the
character
crystal
will
ball
know.
surface is a map and a question mark.
So it's asking me where I'm from?
Well, we already know that you're
What?
here.
Yes, I thought I'm.
That's one interpretation of it. You should try it out.
Talk
Where
to
are
this
you
ball.
from?
Would I be standing above the place itself, or know that it's somewhere else?
You what? They have asked you where you're from.
He already gave an answer. He said he's from here.
So now I'm trying to figure out if
Oh,
I
from
am.
here?
I'm trying to figure out if this is the place.
Well, you look around
It is
and can you
Utah.
roll perception?
Okay.
Sam.
I'll
Just
aid you. I'm proficient.
That might help because
Yeah, you get advantage.
Talking a little bit.
okay.
Oh, you're wisdom based?
I forgot to add that.
Wisdom
Okay, so I rolled 5.
A wisdom based wizard.
Was there a thing?
No.
5?
You have aid advantage.
Oh, he gave me advantage, so I'll try again.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay.
You look around and see
I got-
completely unfamiliar surroundings.
I got a modified 20 now.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Alright. You look around and see
Out of character.
your headache, and you kind of clutch at your head, and you
I know,
remember
I do
a
know.
giant pyroclastic flood washing you downriver.
Wait, a giant what?
Pyroclastic flood. It's the wave that comes off of the volcano erupting.
That's hardcore.
You survived that.
Yeah, dude. Sweet. Well, technically. Okay, so I'm from upriver.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
okay,
can go
that makes
ahead and
sense.
tell them
Okay. We have the same help.
whatever you want to tell them.
You have the same help as the Squish Wizard.
I guess they point up the river and say that I think my home is that way.
That way we go then.
Upriver.
Sounds like. Yeah, we'll change course with the boat if we can.
Actually, I'm going to look at the ball and be like, was that what you needed?
What?
I'm going to look at the ball and go, is that what you needed?
There's a happy face on there, and then you see Sight, and he's just like,
Okay, we're going to go up the river.
My home lies, I think.
Do we want to meet your home?
Huh?
Do we want to meet your home?
I'm honestly not sure. I don't think so.
Maybe you should maybe you should sleep. You seem to be kind of out of it.
so,
You think he needs it?
how do you guys head up the river
Do
and
you
boat?
need it?
Oh, jeez.
Des
What exactly
uses
are you?
Des uses shape water to help push the boat upstream.
Whoa, good. And that's just a straight cast, right?
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
a cantrip.
So,
Yeah.
you make a void in front of the boat and a wave behind it, and you can effectively push it that way very fast.
Whoosh.
It's
Oh,
like a
whooshy
speedboat.
whoosh.
It takes off like a speedboat.
Interesting.
You leave a wake in this fast-flowing river.
I get next to you. I like crush some leaves into a
I'll leave one of
teacup,
these in the future.
pour some hot water into it. Mix it up with it. Yeah, do that.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
I make a Constitution saving throw.
What she says up her?
She didn't say anything was upriver.
In that case, I will just.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I will practice martial arts while on the boat as we go.
I am going to walk up next to you and try to mimic your movements.
Can you do a dexterity save?
No, I don't have to. It's just martial arts. I do all the time.
No, she's asking you to do a dex
No,
save.
do a dexterity save.
Who?
It's a boat. It is
It's a
violently
boat,
rocking up
and
down.
I am pushing it very fast.
It's gonna be a 15.
All of us have to make a dex save.
15?
20.
No, what?
20 for him, 15 for me.
Okay. So you are standing completely still with like, okay, so the boat's surface is rocking and your legs are going up and down, but your upper half is completely still. And then you likely are rocking just a little bit, but you practice really smoothly. And then everybody else is just being jiggled to bits.
So I'm just like, I don't see the appeal.
That's because. Well, I pity you.
Well, what are we doing in your life?
I find this
Hero against
therapeutic.
Dad,
If
the
you
cleaning
don't
must
trust your
slow
own
down.
How long have you been doing
Did you
this?
hear that, Jackie?
Des does not slow
How
down.
do you know?
Des speeds up.
We have more in common than you think.
So, you're practically speeding down this river as the trees whip
Upriver.
past. Yeah, upriver, sorry. You're speeding up the river. Trees whipping past. You see the sky,
And
it moves with you. You know, it's just, you're going super, super fast.
Sorry that she didn't help.
And you
Actually,
whip around corners, and you whip around bends.
I'm
And
going
a
to
couple
hand you
fish,
seasick medicine.
startled by your boat, flop out of the water,
You just got that.
reach and go back down.
I have medicine.
Yeah,
Cross
like
classing cleric is dope.
it hits my
You
tongue
take
and
it
bursts
in
into flames.
Huh?
It hits my tongue and bursts into flames.
I'm going to wet it down.
Chromatic orb is OP.
Chromatic orb is only 3d8.
You gotta pick what type though.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds OP.
It is a good way to overcome. Distance.
Or you could just take magic missile and do force damage. With a guaranteed hit.
You know, I like him.
I did.
There you go, follow my advice.
Okay.
So, Mr.
All
Sir,
I'm
right.
going to keep on practicing.
So,
what should I
The whole
call
time.
you?
I don't let up.
Hey.
Well, like, I
I'm
keep
breaking
on
the sweat.
I can hear you.
I keep on asking you about your
how
questions.
long
Wait, what's your
do
What
you
should
plan
I
to
call
travel up
you?
the
I do
river?
not have your endurance.
I
have
think
a lot of
we were trying.
enthusiasm.
I think we were trying to go to the place he was from because,
I have almost your
or
dexterity.
at least that's what everybody else was saying was to go upriver because he was from upriver. So
I'm just like
Alright.
asking questions.
I guess
And rewinding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
you continue up the river for the better part. Oh, are you alright?
No.
Oh,
Let's play.
Critical fail. You hit the best.
Guys, you're like just wandering the whole time. Right?
attempt to show off and bang your head against the wall.
I was laying down.
You were
I've
laying
never
down
heard a
and
man
you
who could show off by laying down. Actually, wait.
So,
Elrin is enjoying herself immensely as you go speeding up this river.
Recognize anything yet, Shade?
you speed up this river for the better part of
I don't think I
half,
told you I was a shade.
and
You
then
didn't. I'm
your
nicknaming you.
shape water spell, you feel
Oh, did
completely,
you figure it out somehow?
No, I'm nicknaming
you
you.
feel completely drained.
Although I do
and
have
you
20
stop casting
intelligence.
it. The
Alright.
boat drifts to a stop in front of a spruce forest in the meadow. Yeah.
Recognize anything yet?
It's starting to feel a little.
I just nod. I think so.
Well, we walk from here.
I kind of look at it like, it seems a little nice here.
we
He's
take a break first.
Who wanted to swim again?
Fight me, Owen.
Wait, were you waterbending
I'll actually
while
take
swimming?
that bet.
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Malin takes her
Wait,
and
what's your
fireman holds her. Fireman carry. Fireman carry.
So Des is just like draped across Malin's shoulders.
Heavily armored paladin on you.
He's a foot shorter than me.
Okay, yeah, that going for it.
So you see a bit. You stopped against a bit of a natural dock with the beach, the sand on the river's edge, sloping up towards this meadow and the forest.
Okay. I'm just like, he leads the way.
Yeah.
What?
I guess I'll keep walking towards where I feel I need to go.
Okay.
I'm going to follow behind him with the crystal orb out and see which way the arrow's pointing.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name. What was your name?
Okay.
He said it doesn't matter.
I'm answering you, sorry.
Oh.
Not sorry.
You feel approval coming from the crystal ball, but nothing else.
Okay.
My pseudo dragon circles around, trying to see what's going on.
Oh yeah, I'll send Bronwyn ahead.
You
The
see
Sewer Dragon and Palmer.
the forest meadow stretched out beneath you, and the boat,
That'd be pretty cool to watch.
you've docked it against the side of the bank, and it stays there.
I'm going to cast the alarm spell on the boat.
What?
I'm going to cast the alarm spell on the boat.
What?
I'm going to cast the alarm spell on the boat.
Alarm, sorry. I thought you said heal armor, and I was like...
My phone got roughed up.
Wait until I pick cleric.
Okay, so you cast alarm on the boat, and it seems to wrap in tiny bells, and they jingle, and then fade away.
Okay.
That's interesting. Play for text.
I am looking up something. Okay, so perception.
Alright.
I can roll that.
For everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
30-20.
That's a
30-20? Yeah. I gotta get my
I'm a little
dice roller out.
One second, I gotta get
I got a 15.
7.
7.
Dirty 20.
Alrighty. I gotta get this out.
Oh jeez. I'm glad I casted Mage Armor ahead of time.
I was gonna say,
I
did Ron
really-
not see anything? Or the Sewer Dragon got one?
Bronwyn rolled the 20.
How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh
But, yes, yeah, that's what it is.
I recall Bronwyn to my side.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Noah, what did you roll in your perception?
I got a 5.
5?
I got
You're
7.
tackled to the ground.
Bye.
You're tackled to the ground by a huge orange ape-looking thing.
Oh, great, more demons.
no.
Do I recognize it?
friend.
I know what this is. Do I recognize it?
Hello.
Do you?
Yeah, do I?
Arcana.
In character?
Arcana.
Oh,
Arcana.
I'm gonna do Arcana too.
21.
21. Bargura.
30.
Yeah,
Wait, I think that's a 30-20. Hold up.
What does that mean?
Bargura.
Ball Girl are really, really big, dumb demons.
Oh,
kill
great.
We can take it.
I guess
Des
we're
just kind of funny. Des just
It's
used.
called a Barliga.
Wait a minute. Des was on Maitland's shoulders, so how does that work?
You're not facing the thing, so obviously you didn't do a good perception.
Who was the one who rolled above 19 on perception? You notice a split second before the Bargura hits him, the disturbed grass and the chunks of carcass laying around.
I'm going to cast Hold Monster before it hits him.
Hold monster?
Yeah. No, wait, I don't have that. Frick! No!
I appreciate it.
I tried.
Furbog! Use your really divine things!
I'll cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Use my vines? I can use
before you guys do that, sorry, can you roll
Initiative?
initiative? Yes.
Yay.
Oh!
I rolled.
I'm going to print for a 22.
22?
Yeah.
3.
Just straight 3? Oh wow.
Okay.
3.
Let me just give you some.
I got a nat 1.
That's good initiative.
Wait.
For a paladin. What's your
I got
dex?
3.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, never mind. I got
Remember,
I
I
got 5.
had really good rolls when we were doing this. So yeah, nat 1, which gives me a 3.
It's actually would be a nat 1 with a +2 for me.
Yay! We're at the same point.
They're bonded.
So,
22.
Jackie.
Yeah?
15.
Hey.
Des
On average.
bolts upright, and then you and the Furble do the Scooby and Shaggy thing, like where you jump
Wait,
into his
what?
arms.
She's on my shoulder.
I'm on
Yeah,
her
she bolts
shoulders.
upright on your shoulders.
Just stands on the
What do you
shoulders.
think with the Furble?
Rut-row.
And then, so you jump into the Furbolg's arms, and then you do like a skedaddle thing. And can you make a wisdom save to not be frightened?
Okay, that one I'm better at.
Yeah, boy. 19. Okay.
Alright,
16.
so, okay, you both are not frightened. I mean, you were frightened, but now you cease to be frightened.
But just a jump scare.
Yeah, you were scared momentarily. So, who scored the highest? I gotta order the initiative. Brayden, and then who?
15.
Brayden, Noah,
I got a 12.
Then it'd be
Yeah.
Sam.
Alright, so it's Raven, Noah, Samuel, me, and then you guys duke it out.
All right, Michelle.
Claire.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You win. All right. Do you want to go before me or after me?
Before you.
Okay. I'll go dead last then.
Alright.
I could use that in a second.
Okay, so now I have to roll for the Barogura.
Isn't it like a really dumb human?
It better not.
No, it's a giant orange.
I swear. Unless it gets a nat 20, it can't beat me.
Alright.
Dexterity
Bookmark
plus
2
2.
pages.
Now I'm curious. 1 second.
Thank you.
Ledger book.
Thank you.
Yep.
Kill it fast, please.
Oh! Okay, he rolled a 5.
Okay. I was about to be so ticked.
Alright, Shiloh, me and you, we duke it out.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Shiloh, you got 5. I got 5. We gotta duke it out.
What?
Oh!
What?
Okay, I'm the
Alright.
Barogura.
How do
Ready?
you 5?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Gosh dang it.
Barogura always choose rock. So Barogura goes before Claire.
Yeah.
Okay. So, top of the initiative, we're starting this?
Yep. So, Brayden.
Okay. Eve is going to do the Doctor Strange things. All of the marks on his arms fly off and surround him. And he shouts, "No fire, no cold, no lightning, no poison. We've got this." And then he's going to cast blindness and deafness.
Blindness and deafness. What save is that?
So it's Constitution, and he rolls an 11 and fails.
Oh, did he use that thing?
Important.
Ah. Important.
So he is blinded.
Okay. So, suddenly you see his eyes.
I blinded the boss.
Oh,
Debuffs are kind of my
You
thing.
see his eyes unfocus and then go kind of opaque. And you see his ears kind of
Oh, wait, can I do
close up
this?
with your words. Huh?
Can I flavor this?
Sure.
Okay. So, just like with Tasha's Hideous Laughter, 2 of the marks are going to fly off, and each of them strikes one of its eyes. They stick there and twist in its pupils.
Oh! Ow.
That's cool.
so the bar, you see the Barogura just do this.
In that exact tone, because
Dope.
Yeah, he just begins a silent choke scream. And he goes mad. Okay, next on the initiative is Noah.
Hey. Alright, so the second these guys, his eyes start twitching like that, I take advantage of it and I just strike his ears.
Earbuds.
Yep.
So, actually,
Do I get advantage? I am
you might have. Oh! So, does my familiar act on my turn?
What?
Does my familiar act on my turn?
I think it counts as an action to command your familiar.
It doesn't. The familiar rolls its own initiative. I didn't know if you wanted it like acting on my turn like you have her two characters.
That seems like the best option. Just act on your turn.
Okay, so he's going to get advantage. The owl is going to fly by and like scratch it in the face. You have advantage on your attack.
Alright, doing the same thing, just. And that's gonna be
You have double advantage.
Does advantage stack like that? I don't think it does.
Do you stack advantage?
What? No.
It would have. Oh, okay.
Oh, darn, I'll have to go for dirty 20.
Okay.
Drats!
Dad, stop messing with me. What did you say?
Dirty 20 to hit. Roll damage.
30, 20 to hit?
Yeah.
So you get through its natural armor. And you box its ears, which are already clogged up with the words that glimpse from his arm.
He takes 8
And the
bludgeoning
little girl
damage.
just...
Wait, no, sorry, 6.
8?
6.
Whoa, you have pretty powerful bludgeons.
6.
I'm a ninja. That's
6?
why.
He is a monk.
6.
Okay. So the Bargura howls and just... What, Mom? I'm good, thanks.
It's kind of a walk, Barbara. I didn't know Pepper told me so soon.
This mother shows up.
So it howls in pain as it clutches and scratches at his ear.
Alright, cool. In that case, I am.
Use your bonus action.
You guys are gonna say.
You have an
Dad,
action.
what?
I get up as movement, right?
Sorry,
I
hold
get up
on.
as movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, yeah.
Although if it's pinning you, it's on top of you.
Yeah.
What?
Is he pinning me?
Oh, nice. No. Sorry, my dad was making a joke. What?
Am I currently like pinned to the ground by this guy after I hit on or after I just walks him?
You know, he's not prone.
Okay, then you're good.
He's fine. I mean, he's
Yeah,
clutching
I'm
at
gonna
his
attack
ear.
him again. I'm using my short sword that time. Can I still advantage?
He's blinded.
What?
He has advantage.
He's
Blindness.
blinded.
Yeah, I
But
just.
why are you going again? You already used your action.
Yeah.
Bonus action attack. Monks.
Monk.
Ah, right, Monk. I forgot.
Use your key.
Roxy?
Hit him 3 times.
So that's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. Not too good though. I only do 5 piercing damage. So yeah. Then I roll back and then I immediately just charge, like almost jump forward and just plunge it right into his belly.
Ow.
And then immediately after that, I will flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows, huh?
I make another attack.
This one will be the short sword.
This will just be an arm strike. I'll take another 22.
Hey, Dad.
And then I plunge the sword in, and then I just backflip, and I just uppercut him with my feet, and he takes 7 bludgeoning damage.
You just did like 20
Ouch.
damage.
Wow, you guys are just...
Yep.
Teamwork.
They're fighting a demon.
I probably won't
He's
even get
describing
to hit
how
at
it's
this
It
rate.
has a crap ton of health.
So,
This
he
is a meaty
basically... Wait. Okay, so you were prone, but I forgot about that.
I mean, I'll use my movement to get up in that case.
Well, you'd have to break grapple.
Oh, so he is pinning me then.
So,
That's you just say. Right?
I never
Yeah, you
said
said-
you were prone, though.
Yeah.
I thought you were prone in my head and I forgot to say it, so you gotta pass up that one.
Okay. Then you
Yeah.
ask.
I did ask,
Okay,
yeah.
So
in
actually,
one
the cool
fell
thing
swoop,
is
the
probably
Bulgur,
you get disadvantaged hits, but you don't take advantage.
So,
Yeah.
the Bulgur pounced on you, and then you basically deflected its pounce, and then stabbed it in the stomach as you just like were straight on it.
Yep.
Now it's Sam's turn.
I hit it with. Wait, okay. Do I have my greatsword?
I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Can you send me your stats over Discord,
Oh,
please?
jeez.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me open
You can worry
Discord.
about it next.
Do you have a magic greatsword?
It's just
Hold on.
normal so far.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta look this up.
Maybe.
Let me look it up.
Well, I did. Hang on. Okay, I did just make this one.
50 gold pieces. Great sword. 2d6.
Ah, no, wrong. Bad.
I don't know. What does everybody think? Would it be fair if you had it? It does
Yes.
2d6.
Greatswords are a starting weapon.
I mean, yeah, he's a fighter. I hope he has a great sword.
Okay.
Roman.
Sounds good to me. Yes, you do have your great sword.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you still want the rest of my stats?
I'm fine.
I haven't seen him yet.
So is that a yes?
What?
Oh, never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
Swing away.
I just need to see your mechanical stats on Discord. But just use your great sword if you want for now.
You have your
Roxy, come here.
damage.
Come here.
Oh, advantage?
Yeah, he's still blinded.
I think.
This is why the battlefield can wait until I get wall spells.
Sweet. Not sure what my fighter proficiency is if I'm wizard first, so let's just say 15.
Exactly the same proficiency as identical across classes.
When you're
You rolled a
Oh, it's also
15.
based on level, so I got plus 2.
Yeah,
17.
and then you add a strength to that.
17, okay. So,
So
you
that would
raise
be
your
19.
sword above your head to strike the Balgura, and it bounces off of its arm, but you get a grip on it and twist it back to hit it just in time.
So now do I roll damage?
Yes.
2d6. Rerolling 1s and 2s.
Thanks.
2d6.
Look at the
Ooh, holy crap.
So, let's see. Yeah, 12 damage.
12? Awesome.
You can action surge.
I'll save that. Thank
So
you.
it's,
Okay.
yeah, it's shredded up. You thoroughly attacked it. It is at the
Watch
end
it
of
die
your
before the end of the first round.
That'll be so annoying. I want to hit it. That means I'd have to.
We won't be able to because, like, she'll have to take a shot, you'll have to, and then it gets a turn.
Hold on,
And
sorry.
hopefully it doesn't shake
Well,
blindness.
I could technically do 30
How many hit
damage.
points does it have?
I could do 30 damage because it's
Sorry.
3d10. That'll average about 16.
Okay, so,
Not if I'm lucky.
Sam,
Yeah?
Hello Tribute is a reaction.
Really?
Yeah, wait for it to smack you, and you can cast that for free.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. So Eldritch Blast it, get right up in its face and be like, hit me, and then burn it with the fire's hell.
I will.
Keeping in mind it's resistant to fire.
it'd be like that sometimes.
Demons.
Sam, are you done?
Pick
Sorry.
the elemental adept feat, you love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Balgura reels back from the force of all your attacks, and his eyes go burning red with rage.
Its eyes are still marked.
They're burning opaque and red with rage. It casts invisibility.
It casts invisibility?
Yep,
Yeah,
it casts
they have
on
invisibility.
Oh
itself.
my gosh.
That's weird.
Well, I guess I'll have to attack with regular rolls now. Oh well.
It has invisibility.
Can I
Okay.
charm this
You have
thing?
fire, but
You have to be able to see
I think I'll
Spellcast is an action,
it. It is.
and yeah.
So it gets a save to resist my thing now.
Yep.
Otherwise it can't
Go
see it.
ahead,
so we
it
can
is-
see it.
It's invisible.
Did it shake off?
What?
Did it shake off blindness?
What's the save?
What's the save? Con.
Constitution save. What does he have to get above?
15.
15. 16. Plus 3. Oh! He roars so loud and loses balance, and you see a Balgura-shaped indentation in the mud.
Can I tell if my spell is ended?
No, you can't tell.
What?
You see his face thoroughly planted in the mud.
Well, like, I'd be able to tell if my energy was cut off, wouldn't I?
I guess so. Your letters are still flying off your arm.
Well, yeah. Did the spell end?
Yep.
Okay.
Not that you can see.
So actually, that just evened the playing field, because now it doesn't have advantage on us, and we don't have advantage on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm still decently accurate.
Alright.
I can give
It's
one person
turn or
advantage, but I'm favoring advantage over paladin.
Alright, Julio, I'm using Eldritch Blast.
Do the thing.
I am gonna do the thing.
Do the thing.
Hold up.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you watched Joker, huh?
So
I love that.
17.
So, what do you think?
You want to know the wild thing about blindness focus?
Yeah, that
It
hits.
doesn't
How do you
cost
succeed?
concentration, so
What?
you can slap another debuff on top of this.
That hits. How do you succeed?
Alright, I look at this big indentation in the mud and I Hadouken this thing. To the point where this thing is very thoroughly in the mud. And
You
a
see
good
indentation
foot deep
I
in
have
the
an
mud.
invocation debuff.
The mud boils in blackness as
I
you
have
see
a
the
bonus that could shoot up
indentation
16
painfully
rolls
express
round.
pain, and it's pressed even deeper in there.
Yeah.
And you hear
20 with a little bit of help. So 20 Eldritch Blasts in 6 seconds.
Oh, and also my pseudo.
That's a little over 300 damage.
My pseudo will then sting it for
So in order
one
to do that, you have to use your action.
Oh, I have to use my action
Yeah.
for it. Oh.
Like the rain.
So there's actually an invocation where you can make the DC against its poison the same as your spell save. That being said, these things are immune to poison.
Gosh, why?
Demons are rough. I
Why?
have to like be able to fight these.
I feel like we're doing pretty well so far. So either Paladin's probably gonna finish him off in return.
Oh yeah, who got first? The Furball, the Fighter, or the Paladin?
Oh, I forgot.
The paladin goes last.
I forgot to roll my damage.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Oh, that'd be.
You had charisma.
Michelle, you're
Yeah, 8.
Wait. She's got to roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That'd be 12.
We are hitting this thing hard.
This thing's going to die. I refuse to allow demons in this world.
He's like, it
You
was just
see
basically
black
everything.
blood begin to
It
pool
resists
in
like
the
basically all
indentation.
damage, right?
It resists fire, acid, it's immune to... No, it resists fire, cold, and lightning. It's immune to poison.
Oh, bludgeoning's okay?
Bludgeoning is not resisted.
And force.
Force is not resisted. Neither is psychic. I'm going to rip the blindfold off of your face.
My face?
Yeah, with the spectral hand.
Okay.
I can believe it's your turn.
No, I go after the Furball and Paladin.
You are
Fire.
the paladin.
Furball and Fire.
The mud boils and bubbles with the blast of your eldritchness, and black blood begin to pool.
That is a verb.
I start laughing giddily.
You laugh as you hear the ooks and eeks of the pain of the Volgura.
I am mildly disturbed. I can summon these into the middle.
Yes.
Can you roll for
Yeah.
Michelle? You are next.
Yeah. Can I roll
The
insight?
problem is, it gets a roll every round, and if it passes, then it tries to kill. The thing is, I can force disadvantage on it every turn,
Yeah,
and it has a crappy save,
but that's your action.
and I have Portent.
I will do that.
Yeah, I'm good at this.
You roll to the 12 to figure out if this thing is angry and
I don't
general
know if it's third or fourth.
A 12.
So I might not get it to 7.
Yeah.
I know that I can, but I'm planning for it.
You're not sure about its intention, but you kind of like look
I can
over to the other side of the meadow and you see two forms charging at you guys.
All demons.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I picked Abyssal Silver and more. I'm like, those are the things I'm going to do something.
The dwarf sees this, yes.
So you're basically putting
Does
together
it
like a
know what's
Pokemon
coming
build?
at them?
No,
You see blurs.
I was looking at our party and I was like, we have a lot of damage, we have a lot of tanks. Let's do somebody that does everything else.
Yes.
The Pokemon build is kind of a side effect. I'm
To
just
alert
going through
everybody
debuffs.
about the two new forms coming up.
What?
Okay, hey guys.
Yeah, bad. We got advantage on all attacks. So.
Michelle has something to say.
Yep.
The dwarf turns to you, well, turns to the fighting party and yells, "Over there!" And blurred shapes coming towards you guys.
What?
Two more shapes come.
Two more shapes?
Yeah, come barreling over.
Towards us, very fast.
Awesome.
Assuming.
I don't have the spell slots for this. She has two.
Yep.
Warlocks don't
Right.
get a lot of spell
Forgot.
slots.
Yep. Some
And you see one of the shapes.
Yeah, Eldritch freaking blast. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Oops. Okay, so yeah, you see those two shapes come barreling over, and then you see only one. Now
What do
it's
they look
Jackie's turn.
Are they the same as the Barluca?
One more little thing.
Huh?
I'd like to use a bonus action on the furball to turn him into a bear.
Oh, okay.
Do the thing.
You could do so.
So he's a bear now.
He is a bear.
Rar.
How did I get
XD.
I want fairy fire. That's a
Sorry,
spell.
my eyes are
Fucking cool.
Now
Yeah.
Jackie can do her thing.
Just imagine with
Yes!
Jackie.
Alright,
Don't
here
be
we
blue.
go.
It is him. It is Eve after that.
Alright, a blue sparkly fire.
Yeah, the nice thing is it reveals invisible enemies and gives you advantage on them, but it's not on the wizard's spell list, which is kind of whack.
So that'd be a 17 to hit.
It's the one not on the wizard's spell list.
Does that
Doing the least amount of
does that hit?
Huh?
Yes, it
What?
does.
I'm doing
Awesome.
the least amount of damage.
You top him. No, you
Wait,
tied
can I
him,
do I reroll ones and
and he's
twos
swinging
right?
against you.
Do
What's
I
your...
reroll ones and twos? Yes. There we go. Alright, so we do 12 damage with my great sword.
You draw even. Keep in mind, I haven't dealt damage yet, so you're on top.
So basically I just I was on the furball, or was I on Malin or the furball?
You're on my shoulder.
You were Scooby Dooing on the fur.
Alright, so I
Maybe it's just for
So I do a gymnastic. Des does a just like dives off of the furball and comes swinging down with her great sword
Only three.
on this thing with like all her might.
Yep, so if I ever need a neutral player, right?
You with a slash, you hear you hear a kind of gurgle, and then it goes silent.
Do you have brand new
And then
snake?
suddenly the invisibility dissipates slowly, and you see the dead form of the Volgura in front of you.
Nice.
At a later level, you can dispel magic by hitting things.
Are we still in
I
initiative?
did.
You killed it.
What?
Are we still in initiative?
By killing it.
I didn't hear you again. Sorry.
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So, you said that there was another thing.
You see another form racing towards you.
Can I tell what it is?
20 feet off.
Can I tell what it is?
It's another Volgura.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to shout a warning echoing the dwarves' cries and probably cast... Suggestion or blindness and deafness?
Blindness and deafness.
Suggestion? I tell it to do one thing and it does it. Short of committing suicide. Yeah, I can actually tell it to go away.
What do you guys think?
My favorite one is take a nap instead of studying sleep.
Let's have fun with this.
I am going to cast suggestion. It gets a will save. Wisdom.
Lawful good.
Okay, if you say so.
Suggestion?
That was out of character. That was he was asking me not the character. He asked
Oh, I'm also speaking Abyssal.
Oh, you speak Abyssal?
I speak Abyssal.
Ooh.
Actually, all I just do speak that.
Okay, they also speak Abyssal.
Common
Yeah.
and one I get to pick.
Do like some cool like infernal.
Okay.
We have Infernal and Abyssal covered.
I've got
We have Celestial covered, right?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
Previous backstory.
Undercommon.
We just haven't had time to work on it.
Undercommon works well for anyone who's a merchant.
Hold on, I'm reading up on this.
You talk to Drow and Gorbagar.
So,
Say that.
let me do some dice rolls
I was trying to
here.
piece together what was going on based on the information we had just gotten as a group.
Yeah.
I was pretty much in the dark there.
Is your stomach okay?
I guess it's like, if you want to know this,
No.
start digging.
I tried. I was quiet.
That's like that.
It's a no.
So,
No. It's a yes.
You said yes. So
No, I
you
said
agree.
yes. There's a difference. It's the fake yes that you give.
It still counts
Yep.
as a yes.
It's a fake. Is everything gone silent?
Is Shiloh just free?
Oh, she's rolling. She's rolling.
No, she isn't. She stopped moving. So did Michelle.
She froze.
No,
Michelle's
Michelle's still
moving.
moving.
Okay.
Shiloh is not. Can
That's
I
a
like,
little sketchy.
can I like exit this and then come back into it? Maybe that'll help.
Playing your tables for granted.
I know, right?
Ah, yep. Here we go. And yeah, no, this is why I
See,
love
that's
tables.
the thing with this group. We always end up on the floor.
So yeah, I'm thinking that we like tell it to go to sleep, and then we all ready our actions. Somebody casts Divine Smite. We stand in a ring over it and plunge as many blades as we can into its neck when it wakes up.
Do I even have divine?
Or
Yes,
we
I
just
do.
Can you hear us, Michelle?
Well, we can rock it when it's dead.
Awesome. You're a little frozen, but we can hear
Here
you.
we are.
Hey, there she is.
It's like Jack's What's
Don't
your
die.
problem? You got easier to round than I did.
Is that weird? Actually, no. Someone's eating that. I'm not going to.
I shouldn't be frozen, but whatever, that might just be weird connection.
Yeah. Okay.
I can do
What
that.
was it? I'll do dice roll. Brayden. Strength, dexterity, constitution.
Oh, wheel of the tail. I'll tell you what.
No. Strength.
Wheel of the tail, too.
Did my spell fail?
Huh?
Did my spell fail?
Oh, it was somebody else's turn before you.
Who?
We got to the bottom of initiative.
Yeah.
Did you get to go?
The other.
Two.
Oh,
Great sword.
okay. Go for it. Rolling
I'm
strength.
gonna close this.
Oh, jeez.
Strength thing.
I'm going to use my lucky feet. I'm going to use my lucky feet. I'm going to use my lucky feet. I burned through all of my lucky feet, and the highest I got was 10.
Okay. Woof.
Not very lucky, are
You
you?
are suddenly whacked off of your
Are you
feet.
Irish?
Absolutely bowled over, and you go flying into the river.
Okay. How much damage do I take?
Let me start.
Wait, can I like cast water and catch him?
That would be your action. Shape water isn't great in combat.
Sorry, I gotta roll. You
Oh,
take 9 damage.
It's statistic. Do the water whip. Also, by the rules, you can't do damage with it. For that, you're looking for control water, because with a 4th level spell, you can like create whirlpools and one-shot ships.
You
Or
take
do
9
that in
damage.
somebody's lungs.
No.
You take the fun out of it.
How are you waffle good?
No, this is sorry.
out of
That's
She's
Jack's.
waffled.
I know.
That's Jackson speaking. Sorry.
I'm terrible.
The only difference between Jackson and I'm lawful neutral. She's chaotic neutral.
Then, you see the ball girl in front of you, 20 feet
You
away.
okay?
Thank you, Beth.
Sam. Oh, you take 9 damage, Brayden, as you go careening into the river.
Okay.
You see the ball girl 20 feet in front of you, and suddenly it takes a flying leap.
They're good at that.
And it sails towards you. And it
She's talking to me.
and it makes an attack.
Is she talking to me?
She's talking to me.
Oh, you okay? It's been a big jumping punch.
And he rolls a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
How much
Does that get through your armor?
Huh? I have 16
Does that
AC.
get through your armor?
With 16 and 16.
That's awesome for a wizard. I don't have you now.
Okay. Oh, you're a wizard. I thought you were a monk.
I'm a wizard.
I'm a
He's the monk.
Which one of you hates magic?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, monks don't get blindness and deafness.
I would hate magic if I was a wizard.
I know,
So,
right?
does 17 get through your armor, Sam?
Huh?
Does 17 get through your armor, Sam?
See, I was
Wait,
asking.
who are we who's it attacking?
See, he said it was him when I asked if it was me.
Nope, not you.
Oh,
Okay.
You don't want to tell me what to
are
do
both
with
covered
that.
by
You
force
told
you don't see.
I don't talk
Sorry,
to
Brayden.
no one. Just kidding. Yes, it hits.
Covered by a force you don't see.
What are you drawing
And
at?
Sam is being attacked by the little girl you saw. It took a flying leap towards you and is now, it rolled a 17 to attack.
It hits.
Okay. He now rolls a d10
now having the same health as the wizard is a bad thing.
from his giant fist as he just like takes a swing at you from the end.
Okay, how much damage does he do?
4.
Oh, I took way more damage than that.
That's a bit underwhelming.
Okay.
That's why I use averages.
Now,
That and
Brayden,
the
it's your
next-
turn.
Huh?
It's
I'm
your
going to
turn now,
cast
Brayden.
suggestion.
Okay. And does the Bulgura have to make a save against that?
Yes, wisdom.
Wisdom save.
It's actually pretty good at them.
Wisdom save?
This thing has no weak saves. Well, except for
Let me
intelligence.
pull
We're
up
not
the
going to target intelligence.
Bulgura's
I can't think of any
stats.
spells that target intelligence, honestly.
Huh?
I can't think of any
Sorry,
spells
my
that target
They're
intelligence.
computer's lagging.
They're free.
There are 3.
No, like any spells that require an intelligence save.
Yeah, they're free.
That's the spell?
He rolls a 9.
He rolls a 9.
Okay, so it fails, and I'm going to go, hey! So Eve is like, gets up, the blood is soaking the water around him, he's clutching his arm, and he goes, hey! Snaps his finger, and a bunch of the symbols fly off in a ring around him. It's really more comfortable on the ground. Isn't a nap a good idea?
So, the Bulgura, Sam,
Yeah.
he only rolled a 9.
I think she's expecting me to have a
So, you
role
said
play
what?
response, and I was just like, what's the...
I said, Eve gets up, that he's surrounded by this pool of blood in the water, he's clutching his arm, snaps his fingers, and this ring of symbols goes around it, and he goes, hey! That looks like a lot of work. Wouldn't you really rather take a nap? As he's like wailing on this guy. And actually, he has to obey.
With you, Sam, the Bulgura has you in his clutches, in his hands, and he just goes, yeah, I am kind of tired. And he just puts you down and walks away.
No, like, take a nap. Fall asleep.
Yeah, he walks off to go find a place to sleep.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
He
Okay,
says
just going to
that
smile and go like,
all you hear is
this smile and go,
demonic monkey grunting.
What?
Charisma. He just magicked it into doing what he wanted.
Okay, I think it's Noah's turn.
Surely is.
Wait, don't hit it.
What?
Don't hit it. It's
It's
walking away. Wait for it to fall asleep. and then everyone-
It's not asleep yet?
No.
Oh, why not?
Is it asleep?
You see it off in the distance, walking away. It pats the ground and it just kind of sits there and dozes off.
Okay. Everybody walk up, ready their actions, and then we can all stab it at once with advantage.
Wasn't
Okay,
there
yeah.
one that went invisible coming this way?
We just killed it.
I killed it.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Alright, so yeah, I just take my short sword out of the dead one's body,
Just cheer.
plunge it out, and then just...
Yeah, we're all just going to surround it, ready our actions to plunge in at once.
Can I just
I watched.
attack it now? I mean,
Nice.
The furball abstains.
If you attack it now, it wakes
The
back up
furball
and we blend over the edge.
abstains.
fair enough.
The furball is refusing.
I also watch from a distance.
You have the most anger, so do this.
Oh, it's sleeping.
Do the thing.
This is not nice.
Jax,
I won't
Jax
make
is
eye
going
contact
to
with
use.
you.
Wait,
I'm going
What?
to look away.
Good choice.
why should I attack it when it's sleeping? The furball brings up a good point.
It's a demon.
Again, a good point.
It's a monkey.
Fair points. Let's do this.
Monkey.
Okay.
No, not monkey.
I recommend
Bad
He's
monkey.
a bear right now, so he's just kind of sitting away.
No.
Demon gorilla.
Bad monkey. No good.
No good monkey, no good monkey.
Kill good.
Kill good. Coup de grace the monkey.
Has your boyfriend drawn the key coming back to you yet?
Claire,
Yes.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Hold
If you
on.
could upcast cantrips.
Okay.
Yeah. Like cast a cantrip with a 9th level spell slot and just do like.
You kind of can. The damage, like, for
I think it
Firebolt
lets
will
you know per
increase
cantrip.
per
Yeah, it
level that
does.
you reach.
But like you could get off 12d10 from Eldritch Blast by
I guess
casting
when
it
it's my
as a
turn, I'll
9th
cast
spell.
like True Strike on it, so by the time you hit it until I kick again, I'm not hitting something to sleep. Even though it's a demon, I hate demons.
Can you roll perception?
Well, we either win
So
advantage.
Wait,
and
who
we
needs
take
to
it out.
roll?
Perception?
What?
I thought I heard somebody say roll
Claire
perception.
needs perception.
I need
Let's
perception.
roll perception.
Okay, I'm rolling perception.
Are you going to do your thing?
Yes.
Well,
Got a 9.
9.
9.
Okay. You are looking around as you kind of sense something, and you kind of just hear a breath in your ear, and then a super loud monkey screech
Oh
as you feel a bite down on your shoulder.
Oh no, another one.
no. That's what happened to the second one.
Can I
It
use my
went
action now?
I'm gonna claim that was why I'm not.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
You
What?
have 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, well, can I have my action of Hellish Rebuke on this thing? Because it technically
That's
a reaction.
So
It's
you
a
can do that.
reaction.
Yep.
Because it attacked me, I'm attacking it back. It's gonna die.
It has
Is
resistance.
it
Do it, do it, do it.
of,
Do the thing.
Immunity.
What?
It gets a dex save.
I'm just wondering if it's
Claire, you
dwarf,
take 10
so they can
damage.
make it like.
I
What?
You take 10 damage.
That.
And damage.
Michelle, stop talking.
I will.
Hey.
You are not within 5 feet. It rolled a 12.
Okay, so you
Oh,
have
wait,
to
what?
make it
Is
past
that-
14.
sorry, wait.
It failed its save.
Dexterity.
It failed its save? Okay, let's do this. Woo!
14. It's a 14 actually.
Oh, it just tied.
It tied?
DM rules. That was a tie.
Does it go in
I
favor?
forgot to add its dexterity modifier.
Okay. DM rules. That was a tie. So her spell save DC is 14, and it rolled a 14. Does that pass or fail?
She just said that she forgot to add the modifier.
Yeah, I know.
Rock, paper, scissors.
She's trying to.
Ah!
You have a 50-50. Remember, they always go rock.
But I don't like trusting that because she might change and she might do something weird.
Can we trust you?
Embedded in her dishonor, our roles will improve the group.
Let me tell you something about Ghost intelligence. It is
4.
7.
A what?
Oh, 7.
While Gura's intelligence is 7.
Just do paper. Just trust me.
Alright.
Do the thing.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Told you.
No,
Yeah.
I am close.
Yeah, but cool.
Video.
I win.
So you're
This is not like video.
I did 19 damage to this boy.
It cuts that in half.
19 damage. So, how do you successfully completely scare its pants off and hellishly freak it?
Remember, it takes half damage.
Okay, half damage.
Half
How
damage,
do
I'm
you
still gonna burn
scare
it.
most
Yeah,
of it?
Alright.
That's not pleasant.
I look straight at it since it's still latched onto my shoulder. And I burst myself into flames. Super Saiyan style.
No.
So I would like to point out that even with that cut in half, that's more than the average damage of a great sword.
Flamio, happen.
Flame right
Unless
the
your name is
contours
Des
of Barbara's
Jackson.
face as it screams in pain.
That's true.
And it kind of like pushes away from you. And it's just kind of like,
And now it's not gonna be able to taste anything for weeks. If ever again.
Let's just kill it.
blood dripping from
You're
its
right.
mouth.
We shouldn't let it live a life like that. If you would
Yes,
call that life.
They can't have
Let's put
teeth.
it out of its misery.
What?
It's the right thing to do.
Second last.
She also did that one too.
Whose turn is it?
Huh?
I have no idea. Whose turn is it?
Keep stickers are fine.
Concentrate.
Ruperdo.
I mean, I haven't drinking anything.
That's how she.
Whose turn is it?
We do it before I drink all of it. I've been drinking.
is
Alright, what are we doing?
Huh?
Wait, did you shouldn't swear? I'm saying about that.
What?
We just say like, I swear. And I'm just like, you shouldn't swear. Yeah.
No, sorry, is that sorry? What?
Samuel's turn.
Samuel.
Is it mine?
Yes, it is.
Surely is.
Do the thing and kill it.
Do the thing.
I'm out of second level spell slots.
Oh, so I was gonna ask.
Thank you, man.
So, well, actually, no, I'll just let it happen.
So I think
Phase 17.
there's already a bunch of guys ready to stab a sleeping one. I'd rather worry about the others.
I think that we got attacked before we could leave.
I was gonna say like, I want to ignore the sleeping one and attack the invisible one.
Yep.
That just bit Claire. So I cast True Strike on it.
Oh,
You cast what?
it actually has to make a concentration check or lose invisibility.
For True Strike?
Well, you can't concentrate, you just
No, it
sleep.
took damage from that.
No, I mean the one that's invisible and took damage from Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought
So if it
you-
rolls below a 10, it's not invisible, and you help out a lot. Actually, wait, attacking breaks invisibility.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's not visible.
Okay. That's greater invisibility, what am I thinking?
High grade or visibility, that would suck.
Yeah.
Give me a few
So here's the
levels.
second.
Okay, Stamlin.
Don't suck
If you
for
get
us.
greater invisibility, everyone has disadvantage hitting you, and you have advantage on every attack you do.
But how could
Monks
you
don't
be?
No.
get them, so.
Could you please repeat what you do?
So roll a Constitution saving throw. And, well, actually, wait. It already dropped invisibility, this doesn't matter.
Yeah, nope, so we're moving on.
I'm
Sam,
so
your
sorry.
turn.
Alright.
Pick up
You rolled a 12 and
paladins and clerics.
Well, we couldn't hear you.
What was that? Shiloh?
I think you said it rolled a 12?
It doesn't
12?
matter.
So it doesn't matter, invisibility drops when you attack.
well, yeah, he did that anyway.
Yeah,
When
So-
he attacked,
yeah, we're good. That was my stupid mistake on me.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. I
Yeah,
forgot.
even the wizard is dumb at times.
I usually have my journal in front of me, but I
Hey,
haven't.
they're on my side.
Learn on wisdom.
Okay,
Learn on
so
wisdom.
I do
have
my
60
version
wisdom.
of True Strike and deal 7 psychic damage.
Your version of True Strike? What?
Okay.
Ah, shoot. Could you please pass me
It's
your
improved. True.
Drink your sorrows away.
Thanks.
That's
Pass
Did
me
you
the
roll the dice for that?
non-alcoholic.
Oh. I did.
Did you roll a dice for that?
True Strike?
You mean to cast or damage?
So if you're trying, you don't have to do anything.
Because I don't. You don't actually roll to hit. You just point at them.
No, I
Wait,
don't
you
think
have
I
no
did.
save
I
damage?
didn't roll for damage.
Oh yeah, I rolled the damage. That's how I got 7.
You have no save damage on True Strike?
What do you mean save damage?
Yeah.
They have no way to avoid
That
it.
is called improved True Strike, and that's the version that I like better. I think.
It's called
So I
True
appreciate
Strike.
So yeah, I basically deal 1d4 psychic damage when I use True Strike on somebody.
You
Okay.
did 7. Wait, what's a D4?
Do I add my?
Not usually with spells.
Well, hang on. I could be mistaken, but I thought I added.
It's like,
Where the heck is it?
it's like 7 damage.
My spell
for a
bonus?
D4 is like
Yeah.
a lot. Do you even have a modifier that big?
There are only 3 abilities in the game where you add a modifier to your
The
damage.
spell attack bonus?
Spell attack bonus?
No,
That's
bonus
a
is what
hit.
you roll to D20
Oh,
rolls.
I think I was lied to once. Never mind, I deal 2 damage. Sorry. I was much mistaken.
And the ball grew up kind of shaken for a second and loses concentration on what he was.
I hate it when I lose concentration on biting the living barbecue.
Looking at the effect of
I always wanted to bite
Thank
living
you.
barbecue.
That's my turn.
cantrip, by the way. True Strike is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pescatarians.
I mean, they bite it.
Yeah.
Pescatarians.
Those are
Fish
the
people.
they eat fish, not fish people. There's a difference. I'm not a Zora. Well, wasn't a Zora. I never was Sidon, and I never will be Sidon.
I'm putting side down.
Alright, whose turn is it now?
I thought
Really, no one's supposed to.
It's yours, right?
No.
Is it me?
Momentarily distracted. So, Claire, you have advantage on the next attack you make against them.
Alright, another Eldritch Blast I go.
Another Eldritch Blast like you.
Okay, so that goes to a...
That's sparkly go.
Hold on.
Paladin Sinclair being like, be gone, thought. I'm a man of God. Oh.
You have not met my cleric.
I guess good not.
This is really fantastic picture.
What
Someone
do I
just
plus
posted,
for Eldritch
you
Blast
dig us
again?
about Warhammer 40K.
Huh?
What do I plus for
A little
Eldritch Blast again?
So this one.
So you're going to add your spell attack bonus to your d20. Are you asking accuracy or damage?
Launcher pointed at the ground.
Accuracy.
And
It's going to be
jump
plus
like
6.
50
Charisma plus
melee
melee.
Oh,
saves
okay,
after
well then,
banshees.
I got
And he
18.
says, be gone,
That hits.
thoughts! And his eyes start glowing as he's pointing this thing at the ground. And now
And I go a 1d10.
One day somebody is going to flirt with Eve and the entire party needs to gang up on them and tell them no.
Des would not.
That's
Yes,
a lot of damage still.
Plus your charisma
Yeah,
modifier, so
5.
that's still 5.
Yeah, that's 5.
5.
5!
That's the average damage of a longsword.
5?
5.
With the modifier.
Yeah.
No modifier. But
What's
No
your
modifier.
character's, you want to share your character's name, or is that role-playing character?
So,
I
it's Eve's
have-
average damage of a longsword.
Wait, why are you asking about my name?
Oh, no.
I'm just saying it's a
He isn't overpowered everywhere.
So he doesn't use his old name.
The thing is,
He,
dexterity
when
was
Claire's
the
character
hero
asked me what to call me, I just told her to call me Ska.
Armor class.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of
I could've gone
detective. I guess you can call me this.
Don't play with the moon. You get hurt.
Shade.
so Bob points at the Bulgura and kind of just goes like, and like messes with it, and the Bulgura is biting on Claire's shoulder and kind of just goes like,
It's still biting?
it,
This
oh
is a
no, it
dedicated.
was. It's
Yeah.
just taken from the bite, and it kind of is shaken loose from Claire, and then goes to like reel back and
You cooked its
disengages, and then
intestines.
it's just the monkey. The ape basically looks at you and then looks away, and then it's just like, ah, and then blasted by black flames.
Yay!
Dope.
Think against.
Hey, do the paladin thing.
Wait, with the black
Oh, wait,
flames
no.
behind?
First.
Yeah, dwarf.
No, that's Claire.
Oh, sweet. Okay, good job. Sweet.
Teamwork.
Swiggity switty.
What's gonna work?
Okay, so
Burned up.
that one and
Trabajo de equipo.
is
Let's
Claire,
go.
your turn.
Teamwork. Ba-ba-da-da. Oh, I need to take
We
off my...
have to help
I
him.
forgot to minus 10.
Wait.
From
That
what?
was your turn, wasn't it?
That
Yeah.
big bite.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. HP is a thing.
Yeah.
I haven't taken any damage. What?
So I think
Ah,
I
we're
already
good.
went.
I haven't
Really
either.
screw you.
All I can do is kill things.
No screwing.
Bold of you to assume my sexuality.
Okay. So.
I'm sorry, I was reading
We'll jump onto
a acting book, and the whole scene of that thing was about someone screwing someone.
bear first.
That was not fun.
Will
Be what you
okay,
like.
what-
Yes!
Whack.
Wait, this thing is
Except they used other words besides screwing. They like
There's a
epic.
sleeping one, and then there's the one that
Okay.
flashed on the
What do you
bear.
mean?
Theater.
It's called
I
Black
like
Wind.
this class.
Jesus.
It's called Audition by like
That's where my phone
Michael
went.
Shyamalan.
Shama Lama Ding Dong.
I don't remember his.
Okay.
That's what
So,
we call
whose
it.
turn is it?
I can do stuff.
You attack with both.
Huh?
Man, it's always the theater people. Damn, why did I just push that on board?
Which one do you attack?
Well, you're talking to
I
I can't hear you. I'm a theater person.
theaters.
I've been in 13 musicals.
Nice.
Huh?
You can attack the close one, or you can use your movement to attack the far one.
Don't attack the far one. The far one is asleep.
The close one sleeping or
The far one is asleep.
Far one is sleeping.
far one sleeping? Okay, I'll attack the close
Thank goodness for spell slots. Where did Bella vanish to?
Outside.
The dopest of things.
Lifting a little. I'll just do close.
I bet that I can go through the rest of the campaign and never deal with
Let's
damage again.
do.
Yeah.
I attack, right? brain.
It's like you would be wrong.
So tired.
When everyone in the party's on the ground except
Is
you,
this a D20 to it?
I guess it's up to me.
I pray I'm
What's
the last one standing.
There would be.
Alright, to attack. Just
I would
a
Misty
D20.
step away. You're all done.
What happened to
Okay.
being part of the team?
I am
Eve.
part of the team. But I can't take a Marina.
Oh, that sucks. First club misses, I'm assuming, with a knock.
The best that I could really hope for is like, I would actually Misty step into the middle of the room and be like, come at me. And then just cast Cautious Breeze Laughter and hope he drowns.
Useless.
I mean, it could work.
Looks like
It
you
could
can bite,
work.
but I don't have that stat yet. And the dwarf's gonna come and try to smash.
Huh, okay.
I will go to 12. Does that hit?
What? The 12?
12.
Okay. You make a motion to hit the ball girl with your hammer. It's concentrated here, and he just goes at you. So, he's concentrated on attacking you. And that slides into Jackie's turn.
Here we go. Alright, so I miss with an 8.
Oh. How do you miss?
Epically. I go to swing, but I misjudge my force and I just kind of spin myself around. Just like
So, you've left yourself vulnerable.
If we miss, we leave ourselves vulnerable?
So, the ball girl he rolls to attack Michelle with the hammer, and he charges at you, and then trips.
When did the ball girl get a hammer?
And falls. Yeah, he trips and falls on his way to attack you.
Grace is attacking.
Spectacularly. You rolled a 2,
Oh, dope.
so he super misses.
Yeah, that was. I don't need to impose disadvantage. He did it all.
Yeah, he just misses so bad. And that makes it the other guy's turn. What's the save for suggestion?
There is none. It hits once and it's effective. I think it lasts an hour.
Up to 8 hours, actually.
Oh boy. So yeah, he's about to take a long rest.
I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
That
You
makes
can
it
just leave
good
that
for
guy alone.
Yeah, we're leaving him alone for now. What?
It's your turn, Brayden.
Okay, so is the other Balrog prone?
No, he's just on his knees.
Okay. So my familiar is going to give me advantage and fly by. Bronwyn is just going to scratch him on the back of the head. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb as a second level spell. That's a 22 to hit.
jeez.
Yeah. I need a D8.
How do you succeed?
So all those rooms are like faded and black. Might be just dressed like the guy at the top of the stairs.
Wait a minute, that's Thundercats.
Yeah. Same kind of robes. Only he does have a quote on his back.
Thundercats.
25 damage.
I give you audio, but it's in Spanish.
25?
Couldn't find
25 damage. I hit him with Chromatic Orb.
That's a lot of damage.
This is also
Rolled
the best-
7, 8, 7, 5.
The
I
best
think
part
I've
of this
seen
episode.
that.
Whoop. Okay. How do you do
This one
it?
is-
How do I do it?
This is the coolest part of you guys ever.
So, with his one good arm, he's going to like channel, like lift his other arm, make the somatic gesture with both hands, and then flick the orb at him. This spiraling blob of acid just crashes into the back of its head and wraps around it.
Ooh.
And that's
it flails as it chokes on this acid.
Dope. Is it dead?
Yeah. No, but it is very close.
Dang it. Where's Noah?
Jogger hits him with lightning.
Noah is outside. I shall go retrieve him.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. Oh, wow. That's that first area is way too inviting.
Okay.
And after you
Okay.
jog.
You missed it. I did 25 damage in one shot.
Wow. I thought you said that spell wasn't good.
It is.
And yes. Okay.
It does a lot of raw damage.
So who's
I
dead
don't
and who's
like
not?
There's one Balruga left. It has like 10 health.
Is it the sleeping one?
No. Oh, so 2 of them. I didn't count the sleeping one. I'm kind of like he's out of the fight for 8 hours.
Wait, there's 2 now?
I think you can just ignore the sleeping.
The sleeping one,
Sleeping one.
and then the normal one, which
Got
is
it.
like
The
10 health
one
that I
that-
just cloaked in acid.
Alright, cool, yeah. So, after having plunging the sword at the other guy, walking to the other guy, realizing there's stuff going on over there, like, oh crap. I backflip back, turn over to the other guy, and we're gonna do this. Let's see, I hit first. I will take, that's the 25.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that is.
You would hit a Trask.
I like that. Alright, so what I will do is I will run up, I will quickly shove my short sword into its kneecap, plunging right through.
Do your key thing.
It
Oh.
That once
deals
was
9
like
points
you,
of piercing
and then
damage.
I took a short sword to the knee.
Ow. Run, with a barbarian run, it's already on its knees, but you've made it fall to
I didn't know
its knees. And it's-
Yeah. I hit it with a lot of acid.
I'll push it into its giant shoulder, or its elbow thingy there.
Bicep.
That's more, it's probably got more support on those things anyways. I do that.
So, it yelps and goes to the ground, and it growls and unsettlingly, and
Alright.
it looks at you.
Cool.
Hit it 2 more
And
times.
my next attack, I will take, that's 19, sorry, 18. So yeah, as he falls down, he looks at me, I like aerial onto his, I like sitting like on his neck right here. I take my arms, just,
Do the thing.
Well, you
I just killed it.
Yes.
Has to be 7 points of, wait, no, sorry, that was the wrong dice. Excuse me.
Oh, even more.
Even more. 8 bludgeoning damage, as I just,
well, it's broken. And it's still barely.
Hit it again.
yep, no, I'm gonna hit again.
He spends a key point to
I
hit
spent
it
a
again.
key point, I'm flurry of blow on this thing.
That's he got one.
Yeah,
Still good.
it is limp on the ground and growling and frothing at the mouth with
The
teeth.
best thing is that was all
Well,
in the
it's
ground.
really
25.
What?
25, and that's
Your to hit is +6. That would have been 24.
24, sorry. I get a little ahead of myself sometimes. It's still gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage though.
Please tell me it's dead.
My brother thought.
Dead.
Yeah, guess I just take
You
it and
just kind of like
Oh,
Let's out growl as it's
Eve is
right
cold. Eve has
Oh,
broken
okay. I
arm with
just wanted to
steel.
make sure you go. Oh,
I have to blow up my
yes, I'm
forehead.
okay. So there was the song. Our
God willing, we're on
Gotta
the
let
same
go
side.
all of our ghosts. He thought it was Bang the Bongos, Thundercats Ho.
Okay, now I need to make this home.
Okay, it's dead.
We can see.
So, with the last one, the one that's sleeping, I'm going to look at the rest of the party and start rigging a pulley system.
Again, you
Okay,
and
but Sam,
ponies.
The purple
make a strength
ball gives you
Huh?
a stern look.
What?
make a strength save.
Me?
Hero doesn't understand the poison
Why?
before he gives you a stern look. Okay.
6.
Sam! Oh, Sam!
Oh, Sam needs to make a strength save.
I need to make a dex save?
Strength.
Strength.
Oh, the one I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. Where's my d20 at?
Right there.
Oh, thank you. I am
You're
trying.
good. Hey,
15.
15?
that's a 19.
Ooh.
No, this is a 13.
Oh, that's a 13. Never mind.
Alright. So, observing your group's handiwork, you turn around and you see the face of the Bulgura breathing heavily right in front of you, just like.
Is it the sleeping
You broke
one?
your concentration.
I
You
only
broke
roll a
your
6.
concentration with that last spell.
Wait, after he cast a spell?
No, Brayden, you lost your concentration when you cast that last spell.
Oh,
Chromatic orb?
Okay.
No, suggestion.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, it's concentration, and you broke it with the other spell. So, yeah,
Chromatic orb is
it
not concentration.
But suggestion is, and you broke your concentration for suggestion when you cast chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb is not a concentration spell. It doesn't break.
Really?
Yeah,
It doesn't break the concentration.
We double check, and we double check, hold on.
it's okay.
I've seen this argument many times. I pity you.
Sorry,
No
I'm
problem.
making sure the rules.
Yeah,
yes.
casting a blast means that I lose concentration. I need to rethink a lot of my build.
Yeah, I think I've seen
Double check.
people online say that concentration, like you can have one at a time and cast other things. but-
Yeah, you can only have one concentration spell at a time. Like casting a spell that doesn't cause concentration doesn't break concentration.
Yeah, that might have been a homebrew I read, so I was just like, it would make sense. At least
Yeah, so if I were to like cast Tasha's
if you had to
Fiat,
cast something else, and then that, of course, means your concentration is shifted. Unless you
Sorry,
need a
that
level
was-
perk where you can literally think of two things at the same
Reading
time.
basic about Zura. Right in front of you, Sam.
Okay.
This goes.
it's asleep.
Well, it was about to do me some harm, so I guess I'll just stab it in the chest.
Hey! Eva's gonna be like,
Okay, can you
You're
roll
gonna
it?
stab
Everyone
someone
at
in the
once.
chest?
it has more health than you can do in one strike.
I know, but I'm doing what my character would do.
Oh, jeez. So he's like not going to listen when Eve says stop?
Yeah.
Well, how soon do you say stop? Like,
Like as soon as you're like reach for your sword.
Alright, I look at you. Well, I look your direction, don't look right at you. I just turn my
I
head.
think it is. All at once. All at once. And I'm still like carrying a bloodied arm.
Okay, I just.
Paladin?
Okay, I cast Divine Smite. How does that work again?
Oh, Divine Smite? Make a
Yes.
weapon attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so yeah, everyone just hit it.
In
Alright.
that case,
Wait, do we have to roll to hit?
You
Yeah.
just beat it up until it's dead.
I guess I should have
Huh?
just said hold my action.
You just beat it up until it's dead.
We'll wail on it. It's just dead.
Wail on it.
We just like knock it to the ground and start kicking it.
You're welcome, Steve.
Oh, I'm just really into it. She's like strangling it. Okay. What happened if you strangled somebody and then just shot 2 other blasts straight out?
Probably decapitate.
That'd be good.
That will be my. That could be some really cool flavor text if I wanted to do that.
Awesome.
By the way,
We killed it.
so
Wait,
3
another
CR5
Yes.
monsters are supposed to be able to take down a CR5 party.
I thought I killed it.
We killed the sleeping one.
We killed the sleeping one.
We just kind of like knocked it to the floor and kicked it until it died.
Yeah.
She was like, you don't even need to
Until
roll.
it dies.
Yeah, you kick it till it's dead.
Yeah, Des steps back from this,
You're welcome, Steve.
considering it unutterable.
It's a demon.
It is knocked to the ground. That's unutterable.
If you kick it to the ground, would you stab it?
Look, it's
If
a dead
the enemy was
Let's just move on.
Crypt, would you attack it?
No! Not Des. Jackson? Yes. Des.
Question for Des. So,
Okay, so if say your enemy is clumsy, you don't attack it. It's going to slash your ankles. Do you think it's going to be honorable then?
For once,
That's
I'm with
just-
the fire one.
That is on it, not me.
You're going to die
I
one
will
day
hold
because you're not
the
able
higher
to take
death.
someone who's on the ground. What about one that's a snake? It's slithering on the ground always. Are you going to attack it? No, it's on the
Yes.
ground. But honorable.
death comes to us all, young Fajanassi. But for those without honor,
Okay.
it is much worse. For when they
The
die,
last of its
it will be
gurgling breath
without.
and the black
not
light
one
around
of
it.
Bold of you to assume I'll die.
I'm not talking about you.
You want to
Guys, the DM's trying to give us
Sorry.
flavor.
I get cloned at 15 points.
Oh, it's okay. I just want to make sure you all got through your conversation. blast of its dying, gurgling black blood, death, breath, I don't know, it explodes into dust and ashes, and then